my God, I've been wanting to get this group together for longer than I can possibly imagine. And Alex already does a be right back. He is so funny. Now I've got to put him in the corner.
Nobody puts baby in the corner.
Yeah, I put baby in the corner all the time.
I'm here. That was from before.
Oh my God, happy Thursday, everybody. So for those of you that are joining us either now or later, we are playing a Daggerheart adventure. It's meant to be no more than 5 sessions, depending on how the holiday schedule turns out for everybody. We'll try and tighten that up as much as we can. But, you know, we're all D&D players. We've all been playing D&D and other games. I think Kristen might be the only person here that's played the most variety of games. Second, probably would be Alex. I know Alex plays a lot of different games with his kids as well. He plays with us on Monday nights, and you guys might recognize me and Brian and Kristen from our Thursday show that is currently on hiatus for a bit. We don't come back until January. But yeah, tonight we're going to have a little fun. We already spent an hour going over the finalization of our character builds. We were doing some of the connections and background work with the characters as well. This is both Alex and Brian's first time actually playing in a Daggerheart session. So this is going to be a bit of a teach and learn first session. It's going to introduce the lore of this place called the Ember Hollow. I've already done some lore drops in the Discord. For those of you out there, our socials, did you notice, Bri, that they added the ability to put links directly into StreamYard chat now, which I thought was pretty cool.
I did not.
As well. Yeah, they seem to be rolling out updates on a regular basis. It's pretty crazy.
It's almost daily.
Yeah, it's almost daily now. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
But obviously you can go and check me out at my Discord. Brian's socials are in the description. And obviously I'll be sharing other socials with everybody as well. So not to worry. But tonight is episode 1 of the adventure called The Ascendant. Woo-hoo! And this is going to be Daggerheart, but I will ask people be a little patient because for some we're learning. For others, even though I've played about 50 sessions combined so far with Daggerheart. So I've got a decent amount of time under my belt. Decent enough to know that there's certain things I don't like. And I have struck through those rules.
So you've homebrewed the whole game already.
3 Miles says animus fart. Animus fart.
Oh, come on, man. You're starting in on me already. What the hell? Come on.
Do a quick round robin. Brian, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Myself or my character or both?
Not the character, not yet.
Oh. Hi, I'm Brian Weiss of RPG&Co. And Lawfully Chaotic with Jason and Kristen, or Jason and Kristen. Still can't get that. I've been playing role-playing games for, probably shouldn't say this, 40 years.
A million years. Kristen.
Yep. Hi, everybody. I am Kristen from Kristen's Epic Adventures. I have actually only been playing TTRPGs for only about the last 10 years or so, about the last decade. Because I wanted to play when I was a little kid, but nobody wanted to play with me. So I had to wait, and I got into it as an adult because of watching Stranger Things.
Yep. Just like a lot of people watched DT. And
I watched D&D. That, and then I went down the Critical Role. What do you want to call it there? And then Wormhole. Yes.
Rabbit hole.
Ben.
Hi. I'm Ben. I have only been playing D&D for the last, just with you, Jason, for how long? So 3-4 years, I guess?
Yeah, about 3 or 4 years now, yeah.
2 campaigns, which has gone by really fast, but I got interested first, not playing, just listening, and it was Critical Role, and I was on my commutes living in LA, and I listened to it all, and I fell in love with it.
You have time to commute in LA, my friend. Plenty of time.
that was the best. That was the only reason why I liked writing.
Zach,
just to listen to that podcast.
Yeah.
Word, everybody. Zach Coble. I am willing to bet that I have the least amount of TTRPG experience among everybody at the table. I've only been playing for like a year and a half. So yeah, I'm kind of the newbie.
Yeah, but your background, hair, and ears is by far the best.
Right? Yeah.
Your head fits in there perfectly. You look like a furball.
Alex.
Yeah, I'm Alex Flux. I started playing about 4 to 5 years ago, a TTRPG. Before that, I got introduced to RPG through video games, like old like Neverwinter Nights series.
Whoa.
Like
Love Neverwinter Nights.
Baldur's Gate 1 through 3, 1 through 3, I guess now 3. Anyway, yeah, but having fun.
And of course, your storyteller for this evening. I've been playing TTRPGs since I was 9 years old, which is now officially 45 years ago. I've played everything from gangbusters all the way up to now. I'm currently finally building a Shadowrun game, and I am finally building a Cyber Red game as well. So I'm hoping to get those tables rolled out eventually. I currently run 9 Dungeons and Dragons games per week, Monday through Sunday, basically. And me and Brian have known each other now for quite a while, and really kind of grew into a pretty tight friendship, both for our love of the game as well as our gift of gab about talking about things that no one cares about. So it's been a lot of fun. But for everybody else, this is actually a table of strangers. Tonight's the first time everyone's kind of meeting each other, with the exception of me, Brian, and Kristen. But I know everybody, but Alex is meeting everybody for the first time. Ben knows Brian from our Sunday game, but meeting everyone else for the first time. Zach is from my Wednesday night game, and he's now meeting everyone for the first time. So I strongly encourage, this is my favorite way to run games. Find a group of strangers that have a passion for the game, get them together, and just play the fucking game. You're going to have a blast. And experiment with it, learn. You're going to fuck it up the first time. That's what you're supposed to do. It's actually okay when that happens, because to be honest, our pirate game, Alex, is a boat of fuck ups, and they are just so much fun. And the level of comedy in that Monday group is like just as funny as it was when we played the Baldur's Gate game. It's just that, to me, that's the traditional way that these games should be interpreted. That once the table vibe is set, it just kind of suddenly, reveals itself to everybody. So hopefully everybody out there is enjoying the idea of playing games, or they are playing games. You can always come over to my Discord or head over to ttrpgacademy.life. Hit me up over there. I run workshops. I run how-tos. I'm currently training 2 additional professional DMs and having a lot of fun doing that as well. And I finally get to play in a game. Friday nights, I play in the Bearded Nerds Star Wars game on Friday nights. I am a hot, sexy smuggler, and she's got a wonderful Southern accent that I do horribly, and it's an absolute blast. It's an absolute blast. But
To watch that.
let's delve into this place called the Ember Hollow. Let's talk about a period of time. Some would call it ancient. Some just call it the long ago time. This place is now split into 2 existence. There's the above, and then there is the Ember Hollow. 3 families are responsible for the survival of all the species of Ember Hollow. It is said in the lore and in the great texts of the Obawaki Temple that a divine being of great power sundered the world, split it into so many fragments of its original self that the only place livable was the place that they called the Ember Hollow. They called it this because the 3 houses of Loreborn mages were able to craft a kind of ember in the hollow that they use as an artificial form of light. And through magic and through the coexistence of the remnants of the world, this tradition has been playing out now for over 1,000 years. This has also caused a challenge with the lore, and that is the truth that was known 999 years ago is not necessarily the truth that is now known a year ago. As generations come and go, there is this event that happens once every 100 years. Most people think it's to appease the gods that destroyed the world. Some think it's intended to cause ascension, bring someone about into godhood, therefore restoring the world back to its original form, to recover it and bring it back to life so that the Ember Hollow can be abandoned and the above once again can be a place that these people can find themselves living once again. But for many generations, every 100 years, the three families pick one member of their family to go through the trials of ascension. But the decision to pick who escorts this person in the Ember Hollow takes place in a location called the Ashen Bowl. The Ashen Bowl, while sometimes used to solve disputes, to adjudicate pronouncements of the three families, or whether it's a place that people come and practice to harness their abilities and powers, sometimes one generation is helping the next generation to get ready for the eventual pick of those who might become Ascendant. And it's this particular place that we find ourselves. The Ember Hollow is now prepared to announce an Ascendant. This has created a great stir and activity throughout all the different regions of the Ember Hollow. Whether you come from the high cliffs or from the low dark or from the deep down, whether you come from the shale or the scale or from the wetlands of the Ember Hollow, all the people that can make the journey to the Ashen Bowl and to the Ember Hollow itself, to the great Obawaki Temple of the House of Obawaki. And not every time is the house chosen to deliver the Ascendant, but they are the temple keeper. They're the keeper of the lore of how the world died and what it takes for the world to protect the one who's going to ascend. And what makes it unique this generational cycle, as this year rolls over into a year of picking an Ascendant, House Obawaki for the first time is being picked. And it's said that the person that was picked from their family is the eldest member of their current generational clan. This senior member of the Obawaki clan is a great mage that has lived many generations of their time. In fact, they're so old, most people have forgotten his name, but it doesn't matter, because once you're picked, you then have to call the challenge of the horn. The horn would be blown. The great heroes of all of the Ember Hollow come to the Ashen Bowl, and they challenge not each other, but they challenge the threats that might come to them during their escort of the Ascendant. So during this time, hunting parties are sent out to gather the nefarious creatures of the above, the Echo Glaciers, the Ruined Hills, the Ascendant Path, and the Guardian Steps, these places that eventually this Ascendant must be escorted through. You prove your worth in the Ashen Bowl by defeating creatures of each of these places. The party that does earns the honor of escorting the Ascendant not only to what is believed to be certain doom, but it's rare that a party member ever returns from an escort of the Ascendant. But the desperation of 1,000 generational years, the Ember Hollow is not doing well. The limitation of the magic is beginning to wane. The limitation of the environment is beginning to ebb. And the realization that it's becoming desperate that one particular generation is able to accomplish this task not only makes it an honor for those that are involved, but it has become kind of a badge, a way for people to earn respect through the anticipation of the competition of what's about to happen. Here at the Obawaki Spire, The great 100-foot-tall statue stands in front of the temple. A great circular veranda that arcs across the midriff of the statue, some 50 feet up in the air. If you were to be looking down from this vantage point, you would see thousands of faces looking up at this person called the Voice. The voice of the temple only ever happens once every 100 years. It is this person that speaks the words of ascension and speaks the beginning of the competition of the Ashen Bowl. Here you can see this majestic tiefling-like individual. And in Daggerheart, they're called something else. I believe they're called Infernus. This person of Infernus heritage stands up on this great veranda looking down on the crowd. She spreads her arms across the railing. A book floats near her, opened, and a radiant energy is pouring from it. The five of you are in the crowd. It is shoulder to shoulder, arm to arm, hip to hip. It is a crowded environment of everyone seeking the horn of the Ashen Bowl to be blown and the words of the Voice to deliver the message of the Ascendant. As the five of you stand in this crowd, Invictus, as you look over at Animus, and Animus looks back at you with a kind of eager anticipation. Invictus, what do you look like at this point?
Oh, she's actually mixed ancestry, so she is a Clank combined with a Galapagos. So
I love it.
She's a mechanical turtle.
That's awesome.
And she is actually made of stone for her Clank part of her ancestry. So she's a stone-looking turtle with kind of glowing violet eyes and a green shell on her back. And she has a axe in her belt by her side.
I love it. Animus, you catch Invictus looking at you with anticipation. What does Animus look like?
So Animus is also of mixed ancestry. He is an infernal fairy, which also kind of describes his demeanor, but mostly looks like what you would expect a tiefling to look like: dark purple skin, horns, jet black hair, piercing yellow eyes. Average height, about 5'6", 5'7", short for an Infernus, but obviously tall for a fairy. My tail, however, has almost a spider leg kind of appearance. And I have a set of wings, and they are more kind of moth-like looking. Not as delicate, but in terms of how they look, it is very much like moth wings.
Chop those open flames.
Yes, I'm well dressed. I'm a bit of a scoundrel, and a student of the arcane, and again, like kind of very well dressed. He does look familiar if you watch our Sunday game. Topic's long lost cousin. And yeah, I think. I have a rapier and a short sword at my side, and that's Animus.
Dunver, as you look to your right and your left, you could see Killarney and August both eagerly waiting for the Voice to begin their speech. What does Dunver look like if people were to look at him?
Dunver Oathglen stands. He's tall, lean, muscular. He's got bovine features as a furball. His leather armor is weathered but well cared for. It's his as a warrior. It's his lifeblood, right? So he takes good care of it. Got dark gray eyes like granite, and he's is kind of looking over the crowd, scanning to see what's going on. Picks up that the others are waiting with bated breath, but Denver is always on the lookout for the next threat. So he's kind of scanning to make sure everybody's being behaved.
Killarney, if anyone were to look at you right now, what would Killarney look like?
She looks like she just came out of a swamp. She like wears like tattered, kind of patched over clothing. A hood which she currently has off, holding a gnarly big staff. Dark skin, dark haired, face and body covered in like henna tattoos. Yeah, just there's like a raven jumping around her, sometimes jumping on her shoulders. She like gives him something to eat, something that looks like maybe a dried mouse that she pulls out of her bag. No undead chipmunks this time.
No undead chipmunks this time. That's too bad. Killarney and Denver, as you glance over at August, and August glances back over at you. August, what do you look like?
She's probably really excited, so she's like kind of leaning over, imagining they're up on like kind of stands to look down and who's going to be talking. So she's very tall, but a bit childlike, very lithe, and you can almost see her musculature. Not that she's ripped, it's just thin and stretched from kind of becoming beast forms all the time. So her neck is really long, longer than most. Her hands look strangely just longer than they should. And because of her skin that's kind of dewy and she's not sweating, it's like the undergrowth, like everything's just kind of, she's dewy and doe-eyed probably. Big, wide kind of lemur eyes. She always looks kind of excited and absorbing everything, and probably naively not scared of enough things. But her dark skin kind of looks like she's in the shade all the time. So it's not like her skin is a darker color, but just something about her is always like tree covered in a way. So her armor is all sewn leaves, just like enchantedly strong. So it's not a blacksmith kind of thing. It's she made it and made it strong, so her armor works that way. And she just has a staff, and on her back, she probably cheers Killarney a bit. Wishes she had another familiar. The first time she ever realized what she was like was her ability to understand a sparrow that used to always visit her window. And one day that sparrow never showed up again, and so she's on the lookout. She wants to know where that sparrow is.
Standing here in the great heights of the Obawaki Temple, crowded with thousands of people that make up the very heart of the Ember Hollow. Fauns, fairy, elves, dwarves, draconas, clanks, furbogs, fungrill, galapas, giants, goblins, halflings, Katari, orc, ribbits, simias, Aetheris, earthkin, emberkin, slykin, tidekin, and gnomes. They're all here. What makes up the very diverse heart of the survival of the Ember Hollow is all here. There's a hint of desperation in the crowd. They know that things are getting harder. They know that life is getting a little bit more difficult. They know the magic is beginning to wane. And this 1,000-year experiment that they've been hoping to hold on to keep them alive, they feel like it's ebbing. There's something different this time. The voice leans over the veranda, look down into the crowd. The book begins to float up and around and in front of you. And the receptionist forgot I was here today, so she just turned off the light. In case you saw me flash. They do that sometimes. I'm back in my 250 square foot studio, and sometimes they're like, oh, that's right. Yeah. This time it was my significant other that turned off the light on me.
So Calista.
And now she's blaming it on an inanimate object. Are you going to the party? Have fun. Bye-bye. Oh, you need my keys?
Yes.
Be right there.
There's cars in this world? What?
I'm in the van.
Yeah, where are we?
Okay.
Okay.
Love you. Bye. Have fun. She's going to a Christmas party.
Ooh, fun.
It's early.
Oh, everything is early nowadays. We did Christmas in July. By the way, Christmas in July is a real thing. You know what the temperature is going to be here at the end of next week? 85 degrees.
It was 10 degrees this morning out my door.
It was 5 here this morning.
80 and that about, I want to say about 12 years ago, we had a Christmas here that was 92 degrees.
I believe
Yeah.
it was about 80.
Southern California.
Did you guys have snow in LA within the past like 10, 15 years? 1 year?
We've had snow twice in the past 10 or 15 years in LA.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. I'm in Florida and it was like 85 today. 65 right now.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Needless to say, my broccoli does not like the weather right now. As the Infernus voice leans over the edge of the railing, the book that was floating in front of her begins to swirl around her and project her in a much larger illusion out above the crowd. What was once just a small image of someone up on the veranda becomes this 150-foot tall image of the voice, now kind of broadcasting this message through the magic down into the crowd. The crowd at first was kind of murmuring and kind of making those crowd noises that they make. As soon as they see the image of the Infernus voice blossom up over the crowd, everyone suddenly becomes very silent. On this 10th generational cycle, House Obawaki has been chosen. They have chosen their eldest member of the house to represent this hope of restoration, this hope of ascension. They are our most powerful ancestral mage that the house has to offer. They are directly linked to the first generation that saved our world. And we hope that this person will in turn save this world once again by restoring it and bringing back the above as our world down below begins to ebb and our magic becomes strained. But it is all of you out there that must journey to the Ashen Bowl and there prove your worthiness to escort the Ascended. This is not an easy task. No one has ever succeeded in 10 generations. None but one has ever returned from this attempt. And the horrors of the above were so traumatizing. That person never spoke or communicated ever again. If it wasn't for our brave hunters that go to the above and bring back the challenges of each generation that must face this threat, there would be very little known about what has happened to the rest of the world. So when you fight in the bowl, don't think of it as an opportunity to deal out death. Think of it as an opportunity to learn while preparing yourself for an even greater fight in the escort of the Ascendant in the above. The Ember Hollow has been our home for 1,000 years. The above used to be our home before time could be understood. Some say the god that destroyed our home destroyed it while in battle. Some say the god destroyed our home because of our own lack of hubris as a people. Whether or not you believe in gods, whether or not you believe in the faith, the one thing you must believe in is your ability to overcome this threat. Prove yourself in the Ashen Bowl. Prove yourself to be worthy of escorting the greatest mage of all time. and begin the restoration of our world so that future generations will not have to meet this threat. And once again, we can travel above, feel the warmth of the sun, see the glare of the moon, feel the wind, the clouds, the smell of fresh water in the morning. And she almost gets lost in a kind of nostalgia look in her face, like she's thinking back or remembering something that only she might be privy to. With that, you watch as a great gold dragon begins to circle above you. It circles the 200-foot tall angelic spire that she's standing on. The projection of her fades, and instead now it's a projection of an orc that rides this great gold dragon, dressed in full plate mail, a keeper of the ember flame. It is said that this gold dragon and this orc protect the ember flame, the great source of light and heat within the Ember Hollow. But he also carries the great horn that he blows to announce the traditional beginning of ascension. The horn bellows out deep and long. It echoes throughout the massive temple chamber, rebounding off the walls and rocks, causing patterns of gravel and dust to fall around everybody. Immediately, the cheers. That would be Helm's Deep, or a truck driving through Brian's living room. As the dragon begins to circle, the horn sounds out. The crowd becomes more raucous. They become more excited about the idea of taking on these great threats. The five of you hold, made from bone, a tab with a number on it.
Oh.
Each of those numbers are 146. You guys are 146th in line for the challenges. This affords you an opportunity. You can sit in the spectators' crowd of the Ashen Bowl and watch as people try to overcome these challenges, or you can explore the Emberhold and do something else with or the Ember Hollow and do something else with your time. But already the crowds around you are beginning to disperse. The horn has been sounded. The ascension has begun.
Do we see someone that's going into it? Do we know?
The Ashen Bowl is a good 3-mile journey to the southern reaches of the Cliffhold. It takes about a half an hour to make the journey there. And currently it's a pilgrimage of people going that way. So the great broad avenue between the Obawaki Temple and the Ashen Bowl is this 3-mile long road that's like a 1/4 mile wide. And it's this massive kind of pilgrimage of challengers that are now kind of falling into step in line to head towards the Ashen Bowl. And along the borders of this avenue are purveyors, people who are selling foods, charms, gifts, potions, potuses, things that they're hoping these heroes will buy on their way there. As a party, you have a chest of gold.
Ooh.
A chest of gold equals a number of bags and fistfuls. It should actually be in your character sheet already. And that's your current currency. Between the pilgrimage... go ahead.
The chits were 146 in line for, what was that? For the opportunity to compete?
To compete in the Ashen Bowl.
Okay. I actually paid for a fast pass, so I'm going to need to talk to somebody in management.
Yeah, let's fix this problem. We'll put you down there. There we go. In the corner with Brian. That's where he belongs. But for now, you guys are milling about in the Obawaki Temple Pavilion, the great fairgrounds that surround the great celestial tower in front of you. You watch as the golden dragon continues to blow the horn and announce it through all out of the Ember Hollow. But yeah, the day is yours. What would you guys like to do?
Oh boy.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm wondering if we should be first. I want to get in the front of the line and see. Maybe we get some snacks before, and we can get there first for anyone. I'm curious who they chose this year.
Oh, I am kind of hungry.
Well, you can have some of this while we wait, because are we like far back? Like even though Algus wants to be first.
Yeah, I mean, to be first is a feat all of its own.
Yeah. So she pulls out her little. She calls it her snack pack, and it's just kind of an enchanted little bag that manifests little snacks, and she likes marshmallows.
Ooh.
So I just hand you some. Just have some of these while we go, and then
Okay.
we'll see. My treat.
Oh, it tastes like jerky.
No, they're supposed to be sweet. What are you talking about?
Oh. Well, maybe that one's gone bad. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
You pull out what you want. So you could pull out a small snack, and it's kind of whatever you want. So if you're into jerky, you just pull out some jerky.
Oh, okay. All right. She says, I'll pick that back up then. Yeah, I kind of was in the mood for salty.
Oh,
Right
it's
now.
okay. Well, what if that was
Brush it
someone
off.
on it?
5-second rule.
Okay. I guess that's fine.
Well, so what should we do? Should we try to go watch the other people compete to see what it's like?
Yeah, I'm ready to go. I mean, that was kind of the whole point, right? What else are we doing here?
Well, we have a lot of money too. I mean, I suppose we could see what people have to sell. So things that might help us on this when it's our turn. Maybe there's potions, and it sounds like we got to decide. Do we want to get a glimpse of what this contest is like, or do we want to maybe buy some stuff?
Maybe let's look at one of them first.
Oh, that's a good idea. Maybe we can do both, some of both.
Alex, the face of your character's right above you. So when you did the voice, I was like,
Oh wait.
okay, yeah, I think that works.
Yeah, I'll pet the raven because I wish I had one, and I'll just ask, Kalani, well, why don't you seem to know where to go? So why don't you go take a look? I'll follow you, and I try to give the raven some jerky snacks while we go. I want the raven to like me more than Clarny. Is my goal.
Oh, that's great.
Animus, with
Probably it
your
would be a good idea to watch one of these contests, so we know what we are getting ourselves into. Yeah, I mean, we have a little bit of time, but seeing one would be probably wise and would help us when it is our turn.
Well, how do we even know if we're going to get in? We're like really far in line. Look at this number.
I think I can do something about our number.
Oh.
What is
Maybe what if we scratch the one off so it looks like we're 46?
Lucky number. They're going to figure that out.
totally
No,
thought
we'll
Chris,
find who
I
is.
totally thought
46.
Kristen was going to say, what if we scratch the numbers off and put 6-7?
Oh God.
Actually, we should scratch the 6 off and it'll be 14.
Do we know, is there like a governing body or like a ticket office or something? Like, how do we get these chits?
Animus, give me a knowledge check, if you would, please. First
Oh
roll
my God,
of the
the
night.
first roll of Daggerheart ever. I'm so excited.
Hey.
Right. What am I rolling?
Really?
Knowledge?
Knowledge.
Okay. So
So
it's
you
a straight
roll
roll. My knowledge is +0, so it's just a straight roll, right?
Correct.
Can
Okay.
you just roll 1d12?
2d12.
No, you roll 2.
I'm gonna roll them both.
Always roll both.
All right. Here we go. I'm rolling real dice.
Don't get fear, man. Oh.
Ones.
Oh, that's a critical.
Critical.
That's a
That is
crit.
a critical success.
Oh,
I know you.
crit.
I know you don't have any stress to clear, but you do gain a hope for a critical success.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
And
know,
that's it for me. I'm out of here.
a nice plan.
you know that the chips are drawn from a massive clay ceramic cauldron where they just kind of are randomly dumped in. You would know that the event is done that way on purpose so that the presupposition of the challenge cannot be predetermined by those trying to get in. However, you do know that people will often seek out other people and buy their chips off of them. So if you could find another group that is before you, it could give you the opportunity of going sooner, or you could find another group that is going later and give you the opportunity of learning more about the threats.
All right. Everybody, give me your chit, please. I'll be back. Just give it to me. Trust me. I'm a professional.
The whole chest?
No, not the chest.
Oh, the number.
The way that you said "trust me" makes me not want to trust you.
Don't worry about it. Okay, give me your numbers. I'll be back in 20 minutes.
Okay.
I take all the numbers, stick them in my pocket, and I'll take a pouch of gold out of the chest.
A handful of gold.
A handful, yeah.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go see if I could find somebody with a lower number who I could convince to.
Give me an instinct roll, if you would, please.
All right, let's see if I can do this again. Yeah, I have +2.
Oh, that's good.
That is a 10 plus 2 is 12 with fear, I'm afraid.
Ooh. Yeah, cool. Take that fear. There's a significant challenge that you run into as you start looking at groups that are obviously picking up on the sense of what you're doing. The first group you go to, their number is 249. Another group you go to is 204. Another group you go to is 306. It's random everywhere you go. You finally find a group that is number 52 in the lineup. That's the earliest group that you're able to find. And they don't look overly eager to want to be this early in the lineup.
I will approach them.
Okay.
What does the group look like? Just a basic.
It's actually an entire group of clanks.
Oh, okay. Excuse me, my fellow citizens. I noticed that you have a lower number than we do, my friends and I, and I'm just curious if you perhaps would be willing to switch with us and go at a later time. We are very eager to get into the contest.
Give me a presence roll, if you would, please.
All right.
Don't forget you can add experiences if you want to, but it costs.
Well, my experience is.
That's a good rule check. Thanks, Kristen.
Hey, you're welcome. Only because I was just looking at mine, and
by the way, Daggerheart is very much encouraged by good meta. Like, Daggerheart actually kind of rewards you for being meta, because it's really impossible to tell another player what to do with this game because the characters are so different and are so kind of like so intertwined to the narrative. But bringing up things like don't forget about your experiences, don't forget about what skills you have. Those are all supportive meta within the Daggerheart experience. It's actually works out really well.
Because I used to try to hoard my hope, and then I was like, wait a minute, we're going to get more hope constantly. That's why there's only 6 slots. It's like, might as well spend it. You don't want to get hope, and then you don't have an empty slot to take it.
That's true. Okay. That happens.
Spend it.
One of my experiences actually, have I got a deal for you?
Oh, see?
Yeah, so spend a hope and add the modifier to the die roll for give me a presence.
My presence is +2, my experience is +2, so this will be +4. And I basically try to talk them, to talk up the pros of going later. You get to witness what's going on and develop more experience and strategies. And the fact that my friends and I were just, we're not all there, so we don't care about that. We just want to go early. So I'm really trying to put a sell.
I love it.
Right. That is a 12
plus
16 with hope.
Nice. You get that hope back. You watch as the clanks all kind of hive mind with each other. They all kind of get in a tight little group. And there's all these illusionary magic flashes that go off around them. That's when you realize they don't speak. They seem to project images when they communicate with each other. They seem to be arguing over the idea of this, but they come to an agreement. One of the clanks comes over and stands in front of you and projects an image of two people shaking hands, which would be their interpretation of agreeing.
That's awesome.
They take the chits from you and hand you the ones that say the number 45 on them.
How many of them are there?
There's 5.
I'm also going to give them 5 gold pieces and just say,
What the hell's a gold piece in this game?
Give him a handful, I guess. You can give
5
him-
coins. 5 coins.
We don't do coins. We do a handful of gold.
Well, I only took 1 handful.
Well, then you give them a handful of gold.
Fine, I'll get my handful gold. And I will thank them and wish them the utmost.
Yeah,
of
they
luck.
all project like these illusions of a bunch of dancing clanks, like around, to kind of acknowledge your thanks.
Okay. And then I will head back to the party, find everybody, and say,
While Animus is gone, is anybody else doing anything?
I thought Killarney was trying to look for a merchant of some sort, but so I was following their lead. But I don't know where Alex is, if that's still true.
Right. Is there anyone selling potions? Is there like a potion cart? Because I know we all got to start with a potion.
Well, we're
Yeah.
going to look at the first match or whatever, right?
Well, you're not anywhere near the Ashen Bowl yet. It's a 3-mile journey down the Broadway that connects the temple to the Ashen Bowl, and there's thousands of people around you, and they're either walking towards the Ashen Bowl or they're going to the right and left side of the Broadway to either interact with the merchants, to have a meal, other kind of activities that they're doing before they get to the Ashen Bowl.
Yeah, let's look for the merchants. So we only have 1 handful of gold.
No, we have a whole chest. Is it go
You have a
and then a
chest.
bag and then a handful?
Oh, I see. Okay, fine.
Does it go by
okay.
tens or does it go by 5?
Yeah, it's like 10 handfuls is a bag, 10
Okay.
bags is a chest.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And we've only
You guys
used
have a
one handful.
chunk of change right now.
So we have 100 handfuls of gold. Well, we have 99 handfuls of gold right now.
Cool.
Sounds
This
like
has- I have
99 years in a row.
Definition of this. This nebulous like bunch of gold is it's tripping me up. It's 40 years of
The least
copper
important
piece
mechanic.
equals
The
7.3
least important
electrum.
mechanic, that's the one that Brian gets hung up on.
Weird.
I said, I like my gold. What can I tell you? I like my gold.
So let me ask you this: how much does 1,000 ball bearings cost in this game?
A handful of gold.
Full of expensive ball bearings.
Let me ask this. When our character sheet says we have basic supplies, what is included in that? Does that mean like we have rope? Do we have like a grappling hook?
Yeah,
A handful of rope, a handful of bedrolls.
you know what? I really need to put him back in the corner. He just doesn't deserve to come out of that corner. Like the assumption is, because you guys are technically level 3, tier 2, all the basic equipment and the choices that you made for your weapons are built into your stack. So, and one of the things you can also do, which I really love I think it's fun for the characters to do. We could be journeying through something or doing something, and you say, I pull out my climbing gear.
Okay.
It doesn't necessarily mean you remembered to buy climbing gear, but it's okay that you have it because it would make sense.
Okay.
Pulling out your VW bus doesn't make sense, right? So it's like,
Sure.
Hold on, let me take it off of my sheet.
And another thing too is that if you, in your connections or your experiences, you could say, hey, I want to use this experience because I feel like this, that, or the other. Obviously the experience could apply, but you could also say, I have a special kind of chalk to use to write a message, and maybe that chalk helps you have advantage. Little things like that you guys can make up. You can like ad lib that, bring it into your narrative if you choose to.
Got it.
I have the easiest job of interpretation. You have the hardest job of creativity.
Yeah, but have I got a deal for you?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, we're
That's
going to make Animus do all the shopping.
Yeah, that's pretty good. But no, Animus has not come back yet. The rest of you are waiting on the edge of the boardwalk or the broadwalk, watching as the crowd is watching the crowd as they kind of head up towards. Oh God, somebody put it there. As a barber, I love this show. It is every stage of beard growth because you look at the bottom, it's 3 stages of beard growth. It's like if I put Alex over here. Alex is stage 1, Ryan is stage 2, and Ben is stage 3.
Zach is stage 1, 2,
Yeah,
3, 4.
Zach is stage 1,
0.
and then Clardy, and then
That's
Animus.
hilarious.
Can I be -1?
Yeah.
But you guys know that Animus is out there trying to use his sly ways to get you further up in the lineup. And around you, you can see, you can tell that these things are set up in a temporary fashion. You can see kiosks and, you can see people have tables set up. You can see people have wagons set up. You can tell that they've all kind of migrated to this location with the intent of selling during the announcement of the activity.
Sure. Is there like a fortune teller around anywhere or something? Or is it all just food and objects?
I mean, it's equipment, food. I would say you see a small tent has been set up. There's a fortune teller sign set up. You can see there's a small queue of people in front of it. And they're all like wearing their equipment and their weapons, and they're kind of like impatiently waiting, tapping their feet. Like they've got their handful of gold ready to go. They're trying to, so there's the experience around you is pretty unended. This is the most important day of the most important 100th year that only happens once every 100 years. So all the purveyors have come out to sell, to interact, to entertain, to do whatever it takes, to support these people that are more than likely going to die or come close to death within the arena of the Ashen Bowl, trying to prove their worth, to journey somewhere that only one person in 1,000 years has ever returned from. Boy, when I explain it like that, maybe you guys shouldn't go.
Yeah, this sounds terrible.
Maybe selling invisibility.
Let's leave.
We'll get 5 invisibility potions.
Yeah. You guys want to just go get some food like we were talking about?
Yeah, and ale. Food and the ale.
Well, I
Do
don't
we
know.
know what the competition involves? Like, what is it? What happens there?
Well, at the Ashen Bowl?
Yeah.
Is there anybody we can ask around?
I mean, there are the Ember guards that kind of keep the peace and make sure that thievery is kind of kept to a minimum. This is a very holy and symbolic day for the Ember Hollow, so it's very important that the performance of it is like interpreted in a very positive way. But I mean, this only happens every once in 100 years, so a lot of the knowledge that is gained by previous Ashen Bowls are never really retained, because you don't know which horrors are brought down from the above and the other threatening places that the hunters bring them back from. However, I would say that amongst the crowd sitting at a kind of open, like an open eatery, it's like the back end of the tavern is encased in fabric and makeshift wood framing, and the front is a bunch of barrels with tabletops and people standing around eating and drinking. You do notice a scout, a dwarven scout is sitting at one of the tables. He seems to be enjoying a meal, and he seems to be by himself.
Oh. We could, well, it might take too long. I was going to say maybe we could pay him to go scout ahead.
I don't understand.
He's actually not a scout. He's a hunter. He's wearing the emblem of the hunter. He's a member of the groups that go out and bring creatures back.
Oh, we should go talk to him. He might be able to tell us what his hunting party just brought back. Maybe we could just go buy him a round or two, get him a little verschlockered, and maybe he'll
supposed to be? Is it supposed to be secret?
Well, maybe it's not. Maybe we can just go ask him. But wouldn't you think that would give us an unfair advantage?
Still seems like an advantage.
Definitely. Yeah, let's go talk to this guy.
I walk over, and like, she's tall, like 6'10", compared to this dwarf, like really tall and skinny. So sits down and just like looks over the table. You know, I've been out before. You can tell from my armor, and I was just curious. What'd you find out there?
Give me.
You can be secret with me.
Yeah, give me a presence, if you would, please.
Yay! 15, 16. No, presence is -1. So 14 with hope.
Nice, you earn a hope. The dwarf looks up from his food to look. He literally has to crane his neck up to kind of look up at you. But if you've already been outside, then you already know what the horrors look like. What is it you want to know? Do you want to know what we bring back from the above and put in those pens that are going to bite your head off, break your bones, pull out your entrails, sleep your skin as a form of glove around their hand while they pick at the brains of the leftovers of your body? Is this what you want to know?
Yes.
Well, there. Now you know.
Oh, so they just do all that?
Well,
okay.
I wouldn't be a good hunter if I told you what me and my clans have delivered to the Ashen Bowl, but I will tell you this much. The hardest things that we had to bring to the bowl were the Ravagers. And I suspect the Ravagers are going to have the most fun today out of all of the others that are there.
Why, did they like group up on everybody at one time?
Oh no, they're just fucking mean. And they're tough. They're fast. And they're strong. I would imagine that if anyone can get by a group of Ravagers, they could easily prove their worth to take the journey out to the above.
So does the above, like, if August is of the woods,
your woods are moldy and subterranean, to answer your question.
Okay.
Yeah. Because no one's allowed in the above other than the group that goes as the Ascended, or if you're a member of one of the hunter clans.
And do we know that, I know it's been a really long time, but is it also a really long con job? Is this like Silo, where like the above is actually fine and we're wondering, we all think we have to stay living?
I mean, for Shiggles, you can give me a knowledge check.
Yeah, it's for shizzles it.
There we go.
Just straight 12 with hope.
12 with hope. Boy, you're maxing out your hope already.
I know. And he starts spinning stuff.
What you know of this world is what's taught through the culture of the Ember Hollow, and what's believed as a culture through the Ember Hollow, is that a divine entity, for whatever reason, sundered the old world, which is now called the above. The above is a very difficult place now. It's considered some of the most dangerous territories you can find yourself in, and no one rarely ever goes there. Hunters go there because they get paid to do it, and they do make their way back. But hunters are kind of known for their ferocity, their tenacity, and they have a very kind of mindset that's very different than the rest of the culture of the Ember Hollow. There's always been rumors that the three families control the narrative of the Ascendant, and there are always conspiracy theories about that. Maybe it's the Ascension that keeps the Ember Hollow from collapsing. Maybe the Ascension is the way to appease the god to prevent the remaining parts of the world to be destroyed. Maybe you guys exist on the 8th level of hell. I mean, conspiracy is fraught with ignorance and misunderstanding. So there's always conspiracy, but the traditional culture teaches that a divine power destroyed the world, and the belief is that an ascendant will restore the world if they can make it to the ascendancy mountain and perform the ritual that's required to restore the world. But that's never happened before. No one's ever made it that far before. After this will be the 10th generational attempt.
It's just funny, you know. We have all this underground where I came from, and you would think with all the beauty that was in the above, if we weren't allowed to go, why would a god just destroy the above and not just kill us all instead? What's the point? It's so weird. That's weird.
There's nothing beautiful about the above, lady.
What do you
The
mean?
above is a horror show of mutation, destruction, fire, and cold. There are areas up above that if you walk through it and spend too much time walking through it, the very bones of your body will freeze and you just merely die in your steps.
But that's what I mean.
There
That's
are
what
lava fields
It was
so
made-
broad and so expansive that you'll burn to death in mere moments of approaching them.
But it was made that way. It wasn't that way before, I'm sure.
Hey, I would imagine anybody destroying something would make something look so.
It's just a weird reason. I don't understand the gods. It's bizarre.
Hey, I don't necessarily disagree. I'm not exactly the religious type. I find myself making decisions with a hammer and a knife to be more substantial than the thought process of the past. I make my coin bringing back the horrors from above. You seem to be on the broad walk to go and fight them.
Well, that's kind of what we were, if we could get a leg up. I mean, the whole point is for us to, win. So anything you could let us know about would be really nice. And I'm with you, by the way. I don't really care for the gods either. But
They are going to come at you
and I
in
point
stages. They're going to come at you in stages. They'll open the gate, and the first creatures that come in, you'll have to defeat. Then they'll open the gate again, and another creature will come in that you'll have to defeat. And then a third time, and a fourth time. Those who survive what's called the fifth gate of the Ashen Bowl typically are chosen for ascendancy. By then, the Ashen Bowl is so thick with blood and so stacked high with the bodies of those that have failed that it only becomes even more difficult to obtain such a challenge. Is that good enough information for you?
Is there something you can sell us that will help us?
I don't sell things. You'll have to talk to the merchants. I eat food, I drink way too much beer, and I go and bring back creatures from the above. That's what
if
I
you
do.
bring them back and don't die, how come you don't go into the bowl yourself? You sound quite capable.
There's no money in death, girl.
Oh, I see. Hey, you guys, why don't we just join the hunters? That seems actually good.
That might not be a bad idea.
I don't know. Is there like a way to become one? Do you have to be born into it? Do you have to are there tryouts?
Give me a presence, August, as you're asking the dwarf about this.
Come on. 11 with fear.
Nice. I will take that fear.
Do I do anything on my sheet when I roll a fear for this?
No. He just kind of looks at you and looks you up and down with a kind of derisive look on his face. I can assure you, there's no space for you.
You don't even know me, but okay.
Denver overhears this exchange, and we would not want to be affiliated with someone who is as what is the word I am looking for?
Short.
Obnoxious as you are. Short is a good description too. I think you might be overselling a bit. You might be exaggerating.
The dwarf.
Or maybe
gets
you
up-
just aren't as tough as you think you are.
The dwarf gets off the seat, and he's only about 3.5 feet tall, right? So he's like, he gets up, he's looking at you. But when he pulls his hammer out from underneath the table, the hammer is like 6 feet tall.
Whoa.
And the handle's like 5 feet long. The maul head is like the size of your head, Denver. I'm pretty sure I'm getting feedback from you, Bri.
Oh,
Feedback.
Didn't touch
I think it went away.
Okay.
So he kind of like gets to his feet, looks up at you, pulls his hammer out from underneath the table, and he goes, "It's about what I'd expect from a furbog. That momentary hesitation where you're trying to make your brain work. It must be a common occurrence when you're not delivering milk through your fucking udders."
Oh.
August laughs like,
And there's a
Wait.
crowd now. There's like a small crowd of people that are beginning to see this little dwarf and this big ass furbog kind of having one of these traditional stare down moments, and the kind of back and forth. People immediately start laughing at what the dwarf says.
sorry, Dunbar, that was a pretty good burn.
It was pretty funny.
Stop making fun of my
I'm
friends.
not
Yeah,
back
you
there,
go.
right?
What's the matter, dwarf? Do you want to suckle at my teeth? Is that what you want? Do you want to
The
taste this?
crowd just starts roaring. You watch as the dwarf turns beet red. He goes, "I don't think that I would ever get milk, at least not from a dried up old bovine hag such as yourself." And he kind of brings up his hammer, slams it down into the ground, and you watch as the nearby tables kind of lift up and settle back down on the ground.
Oh my god.
Guys,
Guys,
Dunvers,
please stop.
calm yourself. Calm yourself, dwarf. I don't want to have to kill you before I have to kill whoever I need to kill to win this contest. You are not worth my time, but I appreciate that you were willing to interact with us. It has been enlightening.
Give me a presence roll, if you would, please.
Yeah, learning.
Oh, God. Oh, that's awful. 7 with fear.
Uh-oh.
What's your evasion?
14.
14. You watch as his hammer just comes up by itself. He palms his hand into his other hand. The hammer floats next to him. It slams into your chest.
Oh.
Ooh.
As it slams into your chest, you skid backwards 10 feet away from the dwarf. And there's this like perfect dent and impression in your chest as he hits you for 32 points of damage.
Oh.
Shit. Okay.
Dunver,
Hold on.
save it. Save it for the bowl.
Let me check here.
Yeah, well, you guys, I just thought this was going to be just a little.
That's
We know each other. It's not. We don't have to get so personal about it.
right.
It's fine.
All right, I don't have any way. My other character, I would have absorbed that, but Dunver can't do it. So I am going to mark an armor.
Okay.
And reduce that to major.
Oh my god, you're taking two
Just
hit
mark
points.
2 hit
You haven't
points.
even gotten to the fight yet.
It's go time.
Denver, as you feel that blast into your chest from the hammer that's now floating alongside the dwarf's eyes get a kind of strange green sheen to them. You watch as he then begins to circle around and he places his feet into the ground and he just yells at you, "I am the Grim. I travel the above. I kill and take what I want. And no milk cow piece of shit is going to challenge a member of the Grim clan." And he like stands in front of you waiting for you to do something.
Am I still on my task, or have I started to make my way back?
You've made it back just in time to see Dunver get in a fight.
Okay, so
And
I'm
like
going to-
August is to your right, Killarney's to your left, Invictus is right in between you and August, and there's a circled crowd around Dunver at this point.
So I'm going to. Is there somebody with like a big mug of ale?
Oh yeah, there's dozens of them. They're like holding ale and like.
I grab a big mug of ale and I kind of stumble through. Having not been there, I act like I don't know any of these people, and I kind of stumble through and bump into the dwarf, and I spill the ale all over him, and I'm like, "Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I'm such a klutz. I'm a little tipsy, and I didn't. I'm so sorry."
Give me a present.
Whoa, that would be a 17 with fear.
Fear. It immediately spills over him, casts down like the front of him onto his boots and feet and into his huge beard, and his eyes just flash green with anger as you kind of like make your apologies and interrupt him. He looks at you.
I take my robe, my jacket, and I'm like trying to brush it off of him, like clearly, like, oh, I'm so sorry, like just really making a
you
mock.
watch as the floating hammer next to him courses out and slams into you for a 21 to hit. What's your evasion?
It is 11.
11. So Denver, you see the hammer kind of turn towards Animus, and it hits Faust like right in the side. 26 points of damage, Faust.
So that's severe.
Yep. You can spend armor to lower it by 1.
Sure, I will do that. I will lower an armor slot.
It knocks you 10 feet away from the dwarf as well.
Okay, so I take 2 hit points.
Oh my
Anybody else want to try anything?
Yeah, Victus is going to step in and be like, all right, knock it off. Everybody, stand down. You leave my friends alone. Stop it.
You could try to give me a presence.
I mean, we don't have to like kill each other over some silly words, everybody. This is a big day.
You really don't.
It's a good day to celebrate together. What if someone wins? It's what we're supposed to do.
Come on, computer. What are you doing? There it goes.
That hurt quite a bit. I just was walking through. It was a simple accident, and you smashed me with your hammer. That was very rude, sir. And then I just stumble like through the crowd, like kind of disappear into the crowd, still pretending I don't know anybody, but I have something to do after Invictus.
Okay, go for it, Invictus.
So that can I add my intimidating presence?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
So that gives me a +2. I only rolled a 9, so that's an 11 with hope.
11 with hope. Be sure to mark that hope. There's a moment that he stares at you, and he sees that you're trying to calm things down. He recognizes you as a healer, and then he just growls at you. Don't worry. I'm doing your friends a favor. If they can't fucking match me, how do you think you're gonna do in the fucking Ashen Bowl? And at that moment, he like closes his fist, and you watch as vines erupt around August, and they kind of erupt around him and like around August's mouth. As August, you take a stress. You are now considered restrained. And more importantly, the vine ends up like covering your mouth as he's clearly tired of hearing your bullshit.
I'll get him out of here, please.
You said August, right?
Yeah, August.
Okay.
And I'm like, guys, ladies, we gotta just go.
Between my vicious entangle and also wild touch, can I actually degrade the vines?
Ooh.
Yeah, I think so.
And just I just stand there like, oh yeah, you did that, but then I'm just like, I can do it too.
Yeah, we'll say that because what does wild touch do?
Wild touch is like druidcraft, so I can just slowly move and.
Does it cost you anything to use it?
I perform a harmless, subtle effect that involves nature at will, causing flowers to grow rapidly, summon gusts of wind, start campfires. Like, I could...
Yeah, I'll say for flavor, you kind of like reach up and you peel the vine away from your mouth, and you touch it, and suddenly the vine starts off being covered with flowers.
Yeah.
And then the flowers cause the vine to wilt until like a pile of like flowers are just sitting at your feet. And the dwarf kind of like is taken aback by what you just did, and he goes, "Well, that's a good fucking start. Who's next?"
And not always bullshit, is it?
Killarney projects like an image of herself as a vampire into his mind
Cool.
by casting Terrify.
Ooh, nice. This is a casting roll, right?
Oh,
Yep.
Ooh.
that might help.
What do you? I think you actually have to beat your DC, so it should tell you what you need to roll in the description.
Well, I am.
Yeah, I see it spellcast roll, but I can't roll over it. It's just bold. I don't know what spellcast roll means.
Spellcast roll is your primary trait. So typically for casters, I believe it's knowledge. Typically for
Okay,
casters.
so I rolled with fear, and it was
Okay.
13.
13. His difficulty rating is a 13, so that magic attack will go off. What's the effect?
Nice.
You can make the target run one range away from you. It also marks 1d4 stress, which I'm gonna roll in a second.
Nice.
Yeah, a 4.
What happens when you get to full stress?
Two stress.
Once your stress is all used up, you start taking hit point damage.
Oh.
Yeah.
So that will
You just
mark
don't have any
2
more to spend, right? And then you need to spend hit points to do something that would otherwise require.
Or be stress. Yes,
Okay,
correct.
So he got two stress.
Or if
and
you take stress damage, you end up taking hit point damage instead.
Right.
So with that, you see the green glow of his eyes begin to fade. He momentarily panics as some unseen thing is causing him to suddenly look around as if he's being threatened by something. He immediately turns, runs into the crowd, bowls over about 24 people onto the ground, and he inadvertently slams into a 10-foot giant who's standing there. And the 10-foot giant is wearing the warden of the Emberheart. So he's one of the higher guards of the place. And he literally bounces off of the guard. The giant looks down. Grim, you again. Reaches down, grabs Grim by the scruff of his collar, holds him up. Listen, today's a holy day, and now you're turning it into holy shit.
That's what
Come
I was
on,
thinking.
you know the way. And the giant is like dragging him behind him, and kind of like through the crowd. And the dwarf's like, wait a minute, I'm not fucking done with them yet. And he's like trying to get away from the giant, and before long, he just disappears into the crowd.
His hammer's still
As he's-
with us, yeah?
Yeah, it's still lying there on the ground on the broadwalk.
What?
I will...
Got that fucker fired.
OMG.
As he's being dragged away, I want to. Dunbar is like is pretending like he's got udders on his chest, like on his armor, just squirt milk like this, like.
Oh
see
my
you later, bitch.
The crowd just starts laughing, and they kind of like slap you guys all on your shoulders and back, handing out mugs of ale, and once again the broadwalk is just kind of active again with people buying and hawking wares, and like lying on the ground is this massive hammer. I will say this much: somebody can give me a knowledge check to determine if that hammer could even be wielded.
I'm not good at that.
I mean,
I have a +0.
I have a +0, but I'm interested in...
I know, just -1.
Dunbar.
I can do
should
one.
be-
Oh my
should
God,
be
does anybody
checking
have a good
You're
one?
all a bunch
I
of
have
frickin'
+1.
morons.
out. Oh, yeah.
Oh my
Uh,
God.
Wait, how do I? Oh, I rolled 11 with fear.
11 with fear. You would recognize that you need an agility of +4.
Whoa.
Sorry, a strength of +4 to be able to lift it.
Oh no shit. I have +3. I don't have
I
+4.
+2. Can I just drag it?
What do you have for
You can
strength?
sell it to somebody.
I don't need
Oh,
to...
I'm agility based.
Oh, are you? I'm
Yeah.
strength 8, but I only have +3.
Strength and
Wow.
instinct.
Maybe we
That's
could-
a big stat dump for you. A
Yeah.
+3 in strength. That's pretty.
Yeah.
That's a
I'll
lot.
come back out of the crowd again and just kind of, wiping off the extra ale. Walk up to everybody and who was that asshole? This is ridiculous. Supposed to be a
I don't know,
celebratory
but he
game.
left his cool hammer.
Denver kind of started it, I do have to say.
Also, good news. I got us bumped up in the line.
Really?
Yeah, number 52. And I hand out everybody. I hand back shit to everybody.
Okay.
Good job. That's great.
That's what I do.
I mean, does that mean we could just go now? Should we just go?
Oh, I'm not sure that. I don't know. I don't know what number they are.
There's suddenly an explosion above your heads of illusionary fireworks, and then the number 31 is projected in the illusion.
Okay.
We're at the DMV, and our letter just not there yet. Damn.
Hey, I believe in all cultural integration.
We were going to stop by merchant. No.
Oh, right. We forgot about that. But then Denver made everybody almost die. Okay.
Yeah, but let's sell the hammer and maybe buy something more.
We didn't almost die. He
hit you pretty hard. And he did.
He hit me hard. It was a sucker punch, is what it was. I was going to come back at him if that giant hadn't have saved his ass. He would be laying there.
Okay.
There's like a permanent dent in Denver's chest where the hammer like
don't worry,
like right in the chest.
Don't worry about this.
Also, he ruined the trim on my arm. That guy is a bastard.
Well, now you're gonna smell something.
Some of you guys look all banged up. How are we going to go compete in this thing when you're already injured? Do we have time for a rest? Or is it too close to our number?
Your old number, you would have had time for a short rest, but now it's too close to your number.
Hold on, I'll go get the later number. Right. 142. 142.
But I will say that you do notice like people selling potions. I also say that if you
more healing potions.
I will say this much: if you take a moment to eat at any of the eateries on the way, you will have advantage during your time in the Ashen Bowl.
Ooh.
Oh,
look up.
Okay.
So that's an extra D6 during the entire time that you're competing in the Ashen Bowl.
The whole time.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, let's go get a burger or something.
And that will cost you 5 fistfuls of gold.
Okay.
Or 5 handfuls of gold.
Is somebody tracking our
Total.
Animus?
Total.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, who is anybody keeping track of our gold inventory? I do not have it linked to my character sheet yet.
I have it in the equipment thing, but I don't understand what I need to add or subtract. Because like the chest is just a toggle button, but then how do I know?
We have a chest.
3, 4, 5.
Untoggle it, and then there's a bunch
Untoggle the
of
chest.
bags.
We would have all the bags.
Oh, okay, I got it. I can do it. I got it.
Who
So
says TTRPGs aren't built on the back of scales of economy?
see, telling you, this is bothering me. So I gave 1 handful.
Yep, to buy the to exchange for the
So we're
chits
down a bit, and then 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4.
to
5.
enjoy
Okay,
the meal on the way.
I got it.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
There are potions for sale. There are stress recovery potions. There are healing potions, and there are variations of these potions. There are also potions that give you physical bonuses, and there are also potions that give you spell bonuses, magic potions for those that are magical.
That sounds like we ought to buy everything.
Ooh. Yeah.
Man,
Uh,
a lot of my
also-
skills like use stress to do cooler shit, so I wouldn't mind a couple stress reduction potions.
So what a stress potion does, it allows you to recover up to 1d4 stress when you take it as an action.
Cool.
A
hit points
stress
is-
potion is 5 handfuls of gold each.
What about a healing potion?
5.
Healing potion, same, 5 gold each. They allow you to cover 1d4 health points as an action.
And then how does the magic potion work?
The magic potion, it gives you a +2 to your magic attack rolls. And those are 3 handfuls of gold each.
For how long?
Up to an hour.
Oh, okay. And that's just magic attack rolls?
Correct. Spellcasting rolls.
Spellcasting rolls.
Spellcasting rolls, not magical weapons, right?
There are potions of agility, potions of strength. There are also potions of knowledge, potions of finesse, and potions of instinct.
Is there like a grab bag that's on sale?
It's all like it's a menagerie of options as you're walking towards the Ashen Bowl.
Black Friday.
Is there like a sampler?
Yeah, let's go.
I think they call it Miracle Monday because it's the first day of the Ascendancy, so we call it Miracle Monday.
Can we get a
Oh my
flight
God.
of potions?
Please don't. That's all I've been doing for the past 3 weeks is that shit.
So
so we could have a 5-finger discount here.
So trait potions, all trait potions are a bonus of +1, and they cost 3 handfuls of gold. Health and stress potions are 5 handfuls of gold.
Okay.
Casting potions are they add +3 to your casting roll. They last an hour, and those cost 3 handfuls of gold.
Can we sell that guy's hammer that he left behind?
You could, like, I imagine that Invictus is standing there because she can't move it. But as people are walking by, she's trying to sell it while you guys are out, like, getting your hands on stuff. I love that. Invictus,
Lamppost.
Be yours for one
To buy this
second
street
roll.
light.
Invictus, give me a presence roll, if you would, please.
All right. I don't have any good experiences that are going to go with this, so I'll just have to do it straight. I got a 15, but with fear. No more fear. You at 12 yet?
I am at 11.
Oh my God.
I'm at 11.
And we haven't even started.
But that is a high enough roll that you convince a passing giant to buy it off of you. But he doesn't give you quite as much as you'd like for it.
Okay.
He will give you 7 handfuls of gold for it.
Ooh. Okay, accountant.
Nice.
Give us
7. Okay.
So we can buy potions.
1 here. Okay.
I say just grab a smorgasbord of potions because that sounds like we all can use.
All right. Why don't we just go one by one on who wants what? Invictus, what you go first. What do you need, and I'll mark off the gold.
I already have a healing potion, so I'll take a stamina one.
So
Stress.
that's it.
Yeah. No,
Okay,
that's,
so that's
you want me to give you my whole order right now? I thought we were going to go around and around and around. I don't know how much,
Whatever.
I don't know how much money we have. I can't sit here and name like 4 things and then like the next.
Okay, Dunver, what do you need?
I need a health potion for right now.
Okay.
And maybe another one just to have.
So that's okay. So that's 1 bag. Okay.
No,
August, what do you need?
No, health is 5 handfuls of gold.
Yeah, but he got 2.
He got 2, so that's 1 bag of gold. You are correct.
Yeah,
Right.
I did 2 staminas, so it's 2
Okay,
bags
so that's another. No, that's 1 bag.
each.
Well,
No.
they're 5 handfuls each, which is equivalent to 1 bag of gold for the
I got
2 stress potions.
Oh,
We're good.
Got it.
Killarney, what do you need?
Is Killarney there? Alex!
Sorry, I muted.
What potions do you need?
I'll take a stress potion and a magic potion.
So that's.
I can't find a magic potion in the equipment.
No, that's one of my homebrew. You'll just have to make a note.
Oh, okay.
All right, and then I will take a healing potion and a magic potion.
Did you guys take one when you made your characters, right? Because it gave you a choice of one or the other.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Because
Wait, of a potion?
Yeah, you should already have either a health one or a stamina
Oh, well, that's
stress in your.
that's right. Okay, that's
Yeah.
fine. I'll put that in reserve.
I'll take the homebrew too. Trait, is that what you call it?
Yes, a trait potion. So a trait potion is a standard 3 gold or 3 handfuls of gold. You can choose what trait potion it would apply to, and it would give you a +1 to your trait.
All right, and then
Oh,
Invictus, you want another potion?
I thought it was for an hour. You get +3.
That's spell casting.
Oh, sorry. That's what I.
Okay, a spell casting potion is 3 handfuls of gold, and you get a +3 to your spell cast roll. It's its own bonus specific to spell casting.
Yeah.
It lasts up to an hour.
Okay. Anybody else need anything else, potion-wise?
Didn't you have potions that increase your strength specifically, or was that the trait one?
That's the trait one.
It is a trait one.
There is a potion for strength in. I think it's called Control.
Yep.
I was looking up.
Oh.
If you want one from Demiplane. Whatever.
Does it do the same thing?
It's for strength specifically, yeah.
Oh, I see.
All right, I'm going to take my healing potion.
I mean, there's one for agility. There's one for like different traits already. But
And get 1 hit point back.
yeah.
And then I'll save the spellcasting potion until we're ready to go into the shit.
Do we still have plenty of money? Or
We
are
have 4 bags and 4 handfuls.
Oh,
So we have 44 handfuls of gold.
we're getting down there, kind of on the bags.
I mean, is it worth spending all of it?
Selling. Like,
We have other locations to go to after this, don't we?
Oh, okay.
So I don't know.
We can always come back if we need to.
That's
We're alive. All right, I'll take one of those trait potions too. Then
All right. That's 5, Jason?
That's 3.
3.
Yeah.
All right. 41 handfuls of gold left.
This is a journey through the Broadwalk for you guys. It's consuming the food that kind of invigorates you. And Dunver, are you going to take one of the health potions?
Yes, pop it immediately.
It's a D4, correct?
Mhm, yep.
Go ahead and roll.
I got a 4 on that, so
Nice.
I get
Very
to. I'm at full HP now.
Nice. The walk also gives you opportunities to visit other apothecaries and people that sell you different things. There's equipment that's for sale, but you guys are pretty fully kitted out for this event. The Broadwalk eventually gets to a point where there's a series of illusionary spells that keep going off every few minutes during your walk. By the time you reach what's called the Vantage, which is this great stone bridge that arcs over single file into the Ashen Bowl entry, there's smaller bridges for the onlookers that they take these other bridges that take them into entry points within the Ashen Bowl. The Ashen Bowl is this great rock edifice fashioned with like wood gantries and wood platforms and great canvas like overhangs as well. And the main core route is where you guys are, marching over the tall bridge to come down towards the Ashen Bowl. By the time you get over the arch of the bridge and start going down towards the bottom arch of the bridge, you can see another illusionary blast. 51 is currently showing up in the air. You guys immediately see Ember Wardens cordoned off the entry point into the Ashen Bowl. People with chits that seem to take a while, they get diverted into different directions. By the time you guys approach the Wardens, they recognize your chit number as 54, and they immediately, 52, and they saw the illusionary spark. They then, one of the Wardens guides you down a gravel pathway into the very kind of belly of the Ashen Bowl. Yes, Killarney.
do we have time to use a bathroom?
Yeah. If you need to use the bathroom, go use the bathroom. As you guys follow the gravel pathway with the warden escorting you there, you are put into an isolated room. There's an iron gate, and you can actually see the current fight that is going on. They are of these spiders that are made of pure ice, and they're in the midst of battling a group of individuals that is ebbing back and forth. The individuals look tired. They look like they're struggling to stay in the fight. All around you, you can hear the crowd roar with either the death of one of the spiders. You watch as a elf comes running away from a spider. The spider's mandibles clip him at the neck, and his head tosses up in the air and lands on the ground. You watch as two goblins quickly run out with a gurney, pick up the dead body on the gurney, and they drag it back into another room. And now you're looking through the grated gates of the other rooms that are piled with bodies.
It reminds me of a Tom and Jerry cartoon.
Right? For those of you out there, Tom and Jerry was a cartoon made in 1842.
Yeah,
That's
we used to watch
1842.
Under control of TVs.
I watched it on Nickelodeon.
With that, as you watch the last of the group perish in the battle, a huge explosion above the Ashen Bowl as your number is projected.
There we go.
I don't want to do this.
The gate begins to roll upward, and as it reaches the top of the archway, it locks into place. You can hear the crowd begin to just yell at the top of their lungs. There's this intense energy that's kind of overwhelming everything. You're watching as the last of the spiders are being herded back into their cages beyond some of the gates that are in this place. And there are hundreds of people just cheering and watching as you guys enter into the heart of the arena. You see this orc figure on a huge platform. His hair is very tall and spiky, yellow, pink, and green. He's kind of wearing a purple and yellow kind of robe. He's got this wand in his hand that he's using to speak into. And the huge voice booms out across the arena. Bring us the next entertainers for the evening. And he points down into the arena. And you watch as his wand floats down towards you. And then his projected form appears next to you first, Denver. The wand ends up in front of your face. What is your name, good sir?
My name is Dunver.
Very good. And he quickly floats over to Invictus. And young lady, what is your name?
She goes, Invictus!
And she goes, excellent. He floats over to the witch Killarney. And what is your name, young lady?
She says in barely audible voice.
That was terrible. Terrible. And he kind of like immediately floats over to Faust. And what is your name, kind sir?
I am Animus Faust, Sorcerer Supreme.
Very good. You've been a performer before. Very well done. Floats over to August. And what is your name, young lady?
August.
All right, first of all, the first round of combat, everyone gets a +1 to their attack rolls. That was fucking epic. The projected image of the orc then floats back up into the veranda. And as he floats back up into the veranda, he points down towards the first gate. You watch as these strange ape-like creatures kind of meander out of the first gate. They howl up in the air and they see you, and they immediately come running towards you as you guys are gathered in the center of the arena. So let me get the arena set up for you here really quick.
What was the did you say we got +3 for something, or what was
+3 for spellcasting if you take the potion?
Oh, that was a spell
okay,
cast.
maybe that I put some tokens out and I can't remember what they were for already.
Well, of course you did, Bri.
How long?
An hour.
Okay, nice.
Want to attack.
So
Yes, I'll
Killarney,
take the spell. I'll take the spellcasting potion now. Also,
Killarney will take her spellcasting potion too.
Yeah.
All right.
Mhm.
I'm gonna save my potion. I have a mechanical question. Is it? I can't remember. In Daggerheart, does advantages stack? 'Cause I thought
They do not.
They don't.
Nope.
Alright.
as we're kind of, as they're letting the beasts out and we're kind of preparing, can I cast a spell or should I wait until we?
Yeah, how does that kind of work?
No, what would you like to cast?
I would like to cast Midnight Spirit. So I'm going to spend a hope.
Okay.
And I am going to summon a humanoid-sized spirit that can move or carry things for me until my next rest. I can also send it to an adversary, and it takes the form.
Nice.
Mine takes the form of basically me, but made of like pure shadow, like just blackness.
Okay.
Except for two. No, just all black. So it's basically
I will
shadow version.
use a shadow then to indicate that.
Okay.
I will put the shadow next to you, so that indicates your servant.
Okay.
Anybody else want to do any kind of prep before you go? Because I'm actually going to spend 2 fear to go first.
Yeah, I was gonna cast Vicious Entangle on all these guys since they're all close to each other.
Well, no, I'm already taking the spotlight with my 2 fear, but you can do like an enchantment on yourself. You can do a boost. You can any ability or skill that you have that like gives you some like advantage or something.
Gotcha. What do I have? I guess so. I have something called Rune Ward.
Oh, I have that too.
So I hold my kind of sacred thing I have on me, and I spend a hope to reduce incoming damage. But is that only when I'm getting damaged? Do I do
Correct.
that?
That's similar. Okay. Yeah, that would be like a reaction.
Okay. Then I don't know.
This would be something similar to what Faust just did. Like he's taken a special ability to create that servant to give him so it's like something that wouldn't be considered like an immediate attack action or anything like that.
Yeah, I'm going to elemental incantation myself, which I mark as stress, but I'm going to choose between 4 elementals that I just infuse into my body, and it doesn't change. I keep it even if I go to beast form, which is cool.
Okay.
So in that case, I'm probably going to be offensive right now. So I'm going to use the fire incantation. Nice. So when an enemy in melee range deals damage to me, they will take 1d10 magic damage.
Nice. All right, let me get a fire marker.
They have to roll, it just happens. Oh no, I mark a stress. That's what I do.
Okay. I will place a fire marker on you, so I know that is active.
Oogie doogie. Got my D10 out.
All right, is that everyone's prep?
No. So Killarney, Killarney kind of like sneezes, and her sneeze turns first into like green spores, and then spores turn into beetles, and the beetles just start circling around her.
Oh, I love it.
That is so disgusting and so cool.
Love it. Love it.
I don't have a marker for that, so you'll have to track that one. All right, is that everybody?
Yeah, I got nothing.
All right, I'm going to spend my 2 fear. I'm immediately going to take the spotlight. I'm going to spend another 2 fear, and I'm going to activate their special ability, the pack. They all get to move at the same time.
Jason, in Daggerheart, is beast form? Can I fall out of beast form like in D&D and become myself again, or is it the same HP? Like everything's tracked.
I think you control it more. If you read the description, it tells you how it works.
Okay.
It's pretty simple. And I think you're right. I think it's similar too. Let me kill the tags for now. That way it's not taking up as much room. All right.
Oh,
So
yeah.
with that,
Yeah.
August, you have a pummeling attack coming at you. I'm
Okay.
going to have it spend a stress, and he's going to try to knock you down, or apply the vulnerable condition to you.
Hmm.
That's going to miss horribly. The one next to you is going to try as well. That is going to be a 16 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay. That is going to be...
Which I use my evasion, right? There's no additions. It's just that straight number. My evasion.
Yeah, your evasion number.
Okay, yeah.
Unless you have a reaction you can cast because you've been hit.
No, it's just about damage.
What's that?
It's all, my reaction's only about damage.
Gotcha. That is going to be 13 points of physical damage.
Oh, cool. I'm going to use an armor to reduce that to minor.
Nice.
And only take 1 hit point, and he
Okay.
will take 1d10 fire damage or
Nice.
1d10 magical damage. Because
Yeah,
he-
roll that one. Yeah, roll that 1d10. See how much damage he takes.
7, mofo.
Nice. You watch as he pummels down into you, and sparks of flames arc off of you, catching his fur on fire, as he will take a minor wound from that one.
Or I guess I could try to reduce the damage the same way, and instead of using armor, I use a hope, which is what my reaction helps me do.
Correct. So it would cost you a hope to use it.
Because I don't think I have many other things that use hope, so maybe that's valuable to use as far as resource. This is just me thinking out loud. I'm gonna do that. So I roll a d8, and hopefully I still reduce it by 4, because that's at least my
Go
armor.
for it. Yeah.
7. So still
Nice.
minor. Still minor, but I got to use a hope instead of armor.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool. Good to know.
Cool.
Killarney, a pummel attack coming at you. That is going to be an 18 plus 5 is a 23 to hit. And that is going to be 14 points of damage.
Okay, so wait, so that's severe.
So you look at your
damage?
threshold, and it'll tell you what threshold of damage it is.
Yeah, so it's severe. So 14.
Yes.
Okay, so if I use 1 armor slot,
It drops it down to major instead. And armor slots don't stack. The only time you can do more reduction with armor is if you have a special ability for it as a character.
wait, what? Say it again. Sorry.
So armor slots don't stack. So you can't spend 2 slots to reduce it by 2.
Oh, I
You can
see.
only ever spend 1 armor slot. But some characters have special abilities with armor slots or with stress, where you can spend a stress and an armor slot and potentially reduce it. But that's more character specific. But
Yeah.
armor slots never stack.
And how do I know what my whatever the DC is? So whatever the Daggerheart's version. Is this
So
motivation?
your spell attack roll,
no
is-
my AC, my armor class.
your armor class should be your evasion.
All right. Okay. Fine. Got it.
So yeah,
Right,
that's your
so-
evasion.
Right. Okay. So I, in return, when he hits her,
Yeah.
Hilarni kind of hisses at him, and then you can see her fangs, and
Nice.
she at first it looks like she's gonna lunge at him, but instead she just sneezes at him really hard, covering him in her snot, and that,
Like a spitting snake, but not.
and that hexes him.
Nice. He
Oh
is
my God.
next.
She's like a vampire with allergies.
That's awesome.
All right, so he is now hexed. Let me pull up a marker for him.
I'm gonna have to add a sneeze sound effect to my stream.
Right?
Yeah. You said-
Yeah.
It says here add bonus, but I don't know what the bonus is. What is the bonus?
Does it not say on your character sheet?
Ooh, heck.
No, there's just like a little mark thing. And
Oh yeah, the hex.
What is the
Oh,
bonus?
what is that? Yeah, that's right. What is that hex bonus? Hold on, give me 1 second. I will ask the agent.
This is the closest I've got.
That's not.
Oh, that's a California barking spider. That's not a sneeze.
Mine was a lady. She doesn't do that. She just
Well, technically, half your body is stone, so who knows what noises you make?
Just rocks rubbing together.
Cards and a bunch of gravel shoots out.
Yeah. Gravel spray. That's
Oh wait,
terrible.
sorry. So my Beatles did something. Wait, so what does the Beatles do?
They play really bad music.
You take that back.
When you text damage, reduce the severity by 1 threshold. Okay, fine. So yeah, so that was
Hey.
just
So you go from that's a good example of what does stack. So if you spend an armor, it drops from severe to major.
yeah.
You then spend a stress, it drops from major to minor.
Nice. Okay, great.
That's how that flow of resources works.
Yeah.
Let's see. Mark target. My difficulty rating is now halved because of hexed on that particular target.
Yeah, but what is the bonus? Do you know?
I think the bonus is that it's halved, so I'm easier to hit.
No, there are two sliders, one for hex and one for bonus. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I guess we can look it up some other time.
Because I've got while hex is not a global condition, other similar marking or cursing, mark target with the hexer chooses a target with far range. Because you marked the stress when you did that, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Your witch is from the void 1.5. That's right. Because that's new. The hex is new. We'll look at that later. But just for now, know that the hex effect.
Action and damage rolls against a hexed creature gain a bonus equal to your tier. So you
there
get
you go.
+2 for your action and damage rolls against that creature.
There you go.
And you could spend a
everybody?
number of fear. No, just the witch.
Okay.
And GM, you could spend a fear equal to spellcasting trait. Wait, equal to
My trade. Yeah.
your Killarney's trait to remove the hex.
Correct.
Which is
Oh.
6 with a
So with that,
Well, at least you can't remove it with just one fear. At least it costs him a bunch of fear.
so because I missed on one of my attacks, I have to spend a fear to keep the spotlight. Otherwise, I should have handed it back over to
spend
you.
away. Spend away.
Yep, I know. So now, Faust, the pummel attack is coming at you. That is going to be a 10 plus 5 is a 15.
Oh,
Okay,
What's your
that
evasion?
hits.
Okay.
11.
That is 10, 11 plus 2. 13 points of physical damage.
So that would be major. However, I am going to activate my rune ward. So from my mother, I have a thick bracelet that I wear
Okay.
that she gave to me when I was little, and
When you
I
were just coming out of your cocoon.
and I was in my chrysalis, my demonic chrysalis. So I hold it close to my chest, and I'm going to reduce that damage by 4.
Okay.
I like the die cam.
So from a
much
13
damage
to
was
a
it?
9. So from a 13 to a 9.
That puts me 1 above minor. So then I additionally will. Sorry, I need to see if there's anything else that I can do too.
You guys see
It's all
Dunver's mini.
He's pretty great.
Nice.
you. Yeah.
I think
Look
my
at this. Look at this diva.
I know.
Yeah, that's dope.
Who let the slee stack in?
That's funny to sleep. Oh, and I need to spend a hope to do that. So here's a question:
Mhm.
Can you spend more than 1 hope to activate something like a rune ward twice? What's the
You
mechanic?
can, but the first time you do it's your reaction. So typically what you're doing now is a reaction to spend hope.
Yeah.
So that would be your reaction. But if I activate another adversary that attacks you, you could technically spend another reaction if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Once again, it's all about your resources. The more you do
Does
things,
it?
the quickly your resources run out.
Right. It doesn't say that it's a reaction, though. I'm not trying to argue. I'm just trying to understand the mechanics.
Usually it is. If on your card it says it's not, then it's not.
Yeah.
How much
If
is
it-
it?
you don't-
If
you
it
don't make a
says,
roll-
wait, well, hold, it says it's not a reaction, then you probably can't do it. It's probably a magic action, and because it's not your turn yet, you wouldn't be able to do that.
and it would have a.
Oh, okay. So it probably you're right. It is a spell. So you're right. Okay.
How much do you need to reduce it by? How much do you need to reduce it by? Because I could use a prayer die for you.
Yep. Because prayer die, I believe,
Well,
a
could you
reaction.
do one
I have
more?
to spend them by the end of the session.
I mean,
right?
I'm still at major damage. I need to reduce it by 1 to get down to minor, and I've already got
I have a
one.
1, a 3, and a 4. So
Yeah.
you want me to spend my prayer die that was a 1?
If you'd like, I've already got 1 slot taken off my armor from that fucker with the hammers.
I will. I gotta spend. I'm gonna lose them at the end of the session. They're per
Yeah.
session.
Okay.
So
All right, great. So that brings it down to for the damage threshold. So it goes down to an 8. So my minor damage is listed as 8, right? So it's up
Yep.
to and including 8.
Yeah, so 8 and under is minor.
okay.
Okay, so
And
then
then
I
your
take
next
1.
number up is that number, and down to the 8 is major. And anything above that number is severe.
Okay, so I take 1 hit point. Thank you,
Yep.
Invictus.
You're welcome.
I just burnt
Unlike-
through I just burnt through 6 fear.
Right.
So I am going to hand the spotlight back to you guys.
All right, let's get them, guys.
So I'm gonna start.
Go for it.
Just so people can move around, and I'm going to cast Vicious Entangle.
Okay.
So let me make a badass roll. Right. Because I get to add +5 to it because of my potion and stuff.
Yep.
It's +5 or +3?
It's
well,
+3
plus
for
2
spellcasting.
already, but +3 because of my potion.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
So 22 with hope,
Yes, that definitely goes off.
and I
And
will.
how many does it affect?
So I deal physical damage against a target within far range. So the first one that was hitting me that I already hit back with fire, since he's got
Okay.
damage, I'll use that for him. But everyone else, I'll spend a hope, and everyone else is restrained.
Nice. We actually have restraint.
Wow, they're all restrained.
Yeah. So let me roll a d8 and see how cool the damage is. That's not good. It's only a 3 damage, but it's physical damage.
That will be 1 point to the one that was in base with you.
Cool.
What's the restrained? do? Just make it so they can't move.
They can move. They can still take
Yeah.
actions, but since they're probably melee, you want to get away, you can because they can't poly.
Nice.
Hopefully.
There's also only one type of character in this game who gets opportunity attacks.
Oh, really? I didn't even think about that. I forgot.
Well,
about
no, any character that moves out of base can take a reaction to make an opportunity attack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
So then that was awesome. I'm going to. So because I started, I keep going, or can someone else be like, "Oh, I'm going to do a thing"?
Oh, so
That was your action technically to cast the spell. Do you want to move?
Well, I thought maybe this was in the beginning. In Daggerheart, until I roll a fear, I can keep going. I can do as many things.
Well,
as
no. The idea is that there's no initiative, so you get to do 2 things. You can move and take an action. You just took an action, which means now you can move, and because you rolled with hope, it means another player can go immediately after you.
right, like our side gets to keep going.
Yeah,
until
your
somebody-
side gets to keep going, not you as a character.
Oh, okay. And then when can it come back around to me?
When
Whenever.
everyone else is gone, or
Everyone,
Until- or until they decide you're in a better position to do something, or it's kind of
I can't do it in a row. I can't do it. I can't do two things in a row. But I like if Evictus goes, I could go again.
If they all agree that it makes sense that you go again. Yeah.
It's kind of like a.
I mean, you can technically do two things in a row. So we've, if I may, we've gotten rid of initiative in one of the other games that D&D games that I play, and what it does is it's basically like, as a party, we just act in the best manner that suits the whole party. So like if somebody's going to buff, they go first, and then if somebody's going to entangle somebody or knock someone prone, then they go, then the melee attackers go. So it's really, there's no rule, it's just what is the best strategy.
Either until one of you miss or until one of you roll with fear.
Right, but you keep risking rolling fear and turning it back over to the DM.
Correct.
And then our side is done. And
So would turning into a wolf be an action?
It would technically be your action because your spell was your action, and now you get to move.
Okay.
If you want to move.
Well, I mean, I could just get out of the way, I suppose, because I can always come back and clobber one of these guys, I guess.
Do you want to move? Do you want to stay near? You want to go far? How far do you want to go?
Oh, not super far. Just get away. They're restrained a bit, so.
So if I put you here, that means you're close.
No problem.
Right there.
Still out of melee, so that's fine.
Okay. Who'd like to go next? He rolled with hope.
I'll go if I could.
Yep, you're right there.
Yep. Is that one that's right in front of me in melee?
Technically, yes, but he took the shot. He's in melee with you. He took the shot on August, but did not take the shot on you.
Right. Okay, I am gonna take a spirit weapon shot. Hold on. Sorry. Okay, and everybody else is pretty much in close, right?
Everybody's in melee or close, yeah.
Okay, so I have a what's my thing? I have a hallowed axe, which does magical damage.
Nice.
And I have spirit weapon, which is when I attack in melee with it, it actually flies from my hand to attack an adversary within close range and then returns to me like it's a giant freaking boomerang.
Yeah. And all the apes are currently in close range of you.
Okay, and then if I want to, I can actually mark a stress to target an additional adversary within the same range, within range with the same roll. So I can do one roll to attack two of them.
Absolutely.
Cool. Okay, I will do that.
Keep in mind, you guys ate the food from the Broadwalk, so you should be adding a D6 to your attack rolls.
Gotcha. Okay, so I'm going to mark a stress for going after an additional adversary, and I'm going to... I do like those two that are just like the guy that's right in front of me, and then the guy that's off to the left.
Okay, perfect. These two right here.
Correct. Okay, so let me add advantage on that, and we roll. And we roll 14 with hope.
14 with hope. Their difficulty rating is a 15. That's going to miss.
Okay.
But you did roll hope, so you can keep it going to the next person. Do you want to move before the next person goes?
And that was with your D6?
That was with the D6. Yeah, I got a 7, a 2, and a 2. Yeah, I'll back up a little bit. Maybe like, yeah, that looks good. I like that. Thank you.
Maybe it's fucking hilarious.
Who'd like to go next?
I put her in a skirt.
I'll go next. I'm going to leap into the air and fly. So I'm going to go up so that I'm, 30 feet or 25 feet, we'll say.
That means you're close.
Actually, I'll go into far range. I'll go 35 feet in the air.
Okay, so you're now considered far.
Okay, and then I'm going to cast Unleash Chaos.
That's one of my favorite spells.
We have the same thing. You and I have the same thing.
Probably.
I have
Okay, so
Why
let me
didn't I do
mark, take one of my tokens off. Oh, wait a minute. Oops, sorry. Oops, hold on. Okay, 2 tokens. All right, so I'm spending 1 token of my 2.
What's a token?
So at the beginning of the session, I place tokens equal to my spellcasting trait, which in this case is
Nice.
+2 for instinct, on the card.
Perfect.
I make a spellcasting roll against the target within far range and spend any number of those tokens to channel raw energy from within myself to unleash against them. On a success, I roll a number of d10s equal to the number of tokens spent. I can mark a stress to replenish this card with tokens up to my spellcasting trait.
Yep.
All right, so spellcasting trait with +3 for the potion that I took. And then
You get to roll with
Is-
advantage. So you have an extra d6 to roll.
God, I keep
Okay.
forgetting to do things. Pisses me
So
off.
a d6 +3 extra.
And plus your spell modifier, which I think is your knowledge.
No, for me it's instinct.
Instinct. Gotcha.
Okay.
You can add experiences if you want to, but they cost hope.
My experiences wouldn't help in this regard. So.
Hey, monkey. Do I have a deal for you?
Right?
Oh, look at that! It's a crit.
Oh!
Nice. You get a.
Success!
And we're going to. Is that 3 6s?
Yeah.
Uber crit.
Yeah. So it's 12 and 6 is 18 plus. So it's a 21 plus the
Yeah.
crit.
Yeah, but it's a crit automatically, so it automatically hits.
Okay.
It automatically takes effect. I'm
Okay.
going to let you max that out. So you would normally roll 2d10, right?
No, I only spent 1 token, so it's a D10. So it would
So you
be
get
10
to roll. Now you get to roll 2d10.
Okay.
No, sorry. We're going to use my max homebrew anyway. So you automatically do 10 points
Then
of
roll.
damage.
Okay.
And now you can roll the additional 10.
Oh wow. Okay. So it does an additional 4. So that's 14 points.
Of magic damage. That is severe for this guy. He's got no armor, so he's going to take 3 hit points. He is looking bloodied.
Okay, and then I'm going to mark a stress.
Okay.
And I am going to
So
manipulate
crit, you gain a
magic.
hope, you remove a stress.
Huh?
So on a crit, you gain a hope and remove a stress, right?
Correct.
Cool.
Oh, okay. So I gain a hope. I didn't have any stress, so there's nothing to remove. Now I'm
Correct.
spending a stress, and I'm going to manipulate magic. And that will allow me to hit an additional target within range.
Nice. So that's, roll to hit.
All right. So same thing with advantage.
Yep.
And
With
plus 3?
advantage.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Okay, so that is 15, 18, again, 21 with hope.
Yep. You earn a hope, and that will definitely hit. Roll for damage.
Now, hold on a second. With Unleash Chaos, does that mean I'm forced to spend that other token, or is this like a twin spell
you can do
where...
what you want.
I think it's part of your initial spending of the first token.
Okay, so it's just 10 again. So it's a
Correct.
D10. All right. 2 points.
2 points, so that's going to be minor. But this guy only had 1 hit point left, so he will. Oh no, you went towards a
Now-
different one. That's right.
Well,
so
it
that's,
says hit an additional target, so I
Yep.
assume it has to be someone else.
yeah, it's
I'll
a
hit.
different.
Is anybody else looks?
No,
anybody-
just the one that you initially strike with Unleash Chaos looks the worst off. The others have taken a little bit of damage, but they're still not quite bloodied yet.
Okay, now can I mark another stress to manipulate the additional target, or is that pushing it? Am I not?
No, because that's the end of your action at that point.
Okay. All right, so it takes a minor wound.
Well, spending another stress does what?
Well, I'm just saying. So, manipulate magic is your primal origin allows you to modify the essence of magic itself. After you cast a spell or make an attack using a weapon that deals magic damage, you can.
But you already did that after the initial.
Yeah, you're
cast.
right. You're right. It was one
Yeah.
cast. Okay.
Yep. That was your move and your action. You rolled with hope. Who'd like to go next?
Okay.
I'm happy to
I
go.
can go.
Again, but yeah, y'all do.
Killarney,
Go
did you
for
go
it.
this round yet?
No, not yet.
You,
I was also
you
gonna.
want to go or do you want me to?
If it
Sure,
would be
I'll go.
beneficial,
Go ahead.
y'all, if I turn into beast form, I get all these like pack hunting and hobbling strike things where like they become vulnerable and all this other stuff that might help you guys, but I don't know if those conditions aid you that much. Otherwise, it's the only reason why I would go first. Vulnerable. What does vulnerable do?
Does the vulnerable just give us advantage, which we already have?
Correct.
You're right.
Yeah,
Okay,
so we don't
there you
need
go. Never mind.
this time.
That won't.
All right, Dunver, you're up.
Yeah.
Or Killarney, which one's going?
I'll go.
Okay,
Go ahead.
Killarney.
All right, so she, the guy, the ape that she hexed.
Yes, this one right here.
She's going to lounge at it. So
You're inviting the ape to go to a lounge.
GM, just as a point of note, I did spend one extra stress to replenish that token on Unleash Chaos.
Okay.
That was 15 with hope.
That will just barely hit. That is their difficulty rating.
Okay, so with that, she is going to do a damage. Well, it's okay. So there's damage roll, but there's also feed. On successful Fags attack against living creature, you can mark stress to feed. Okay, so I guess it's additional to damage, right?
Correct.
So first I'll do the attack with so that's 13 with fangs.
That is going to be major, so that's 2 points of damage. Already has a minor.
And then I will also do what does it say? Fear. D20 fear. Oh, fear die. Okay, so that does that mean like you get a fear?
If you do what activity?
On successful fangs attacks against a living creature, you can mark a stress to feed. Place a number of tokens on this card equal to the number of hit points your target marks. So, I don't know what that means. How many hit points it has at the moment?
No, it marked because of the damage. It marked 2.
Right. So
You get
correct.
2 tokens.
You get 2 tokens, right?
So I put 2 tokens, and then I spend a token before an action roll to make your fear die a d20 instead.
Oh, sweet.
Instead of a D12.
20 or
Instead of a
D12.
D12, yeah.
Which means you can potentially roll up to 20 on that die instead of 12. But you got to do it on the fear die.
Oh, I see.
But it is a fear die.
But it does become a fear die, yeah.
Yeah.
I love the little scalable things like that. They're so cool. Because
Yeah.
then you're like, I guarantees me success that I hit, but it's also giving away the spotlight.
Higher chance.
Yeah.
Much higher chance, yeah.
You
Yeah.
should do that like last.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So technically, because you fed from your lunge and you fed, you have 2 tokens. You can then spend those tokens prior to another attack
I see.
to
Okay. Fine.
feed, and that feed allows you to then replace one of your D12 fear die with a D20 fear die.
Okay.
And this one that you currently hexed is now very bloodied.
Ooh, nice.
Okay. But I can't do another attack, right? Because
No, you can move though if you like.
Sure. So yeah, so I will I'll move out of the range, or I'll move away from these apes, like a bit to the side. Yeah.
Put you
Oh,
closer.
Jason, you had an opportunity attack on me.
Yeah, I chose not to take it.
Oh, okay.
Same with all the other ones that have been moving. I do not have a lot of fear left right now, and you guys are rolling with a lot of fucking hope. Denver, what would you like to do?
It's about to change. I'm gonna try charge, which is an ancestry feature that allows me to make an agility roll, and if it's successful, I can mark a stress to deal 1d12 to all targets within melee range.
So yeah, if you run straight ahead, there will be 3 targets in melee range for you.
Yeah. So I'm gonna make now. Does my advantage count on agility rolls or just attack rolls?
No, it's any roll that you make in the Ashen Bowl has advantage.
Okay. So I get an advantage here. That's good. God damn it. So that is
with a prayer die if you need it. I got a 3 or a 4 that you can add. If you need it.
Oh no, I'm pretty sure he just rolled with fear. I know that tone.
I did. Let me add 4 plus 6 is 10 plus 2 is 12. If we can get that over 15. Well, does the agility... What do I need to do to succeed on an agility roll?
What do you mean?
What is he trying to...
So for charge, if I succeed on an agility roll...
Oh yeah, I set the DC. I put the DC as a 12 for you.
Oh.
Awesome.
Sweet.
No, it's not a particularly challenging charge. You're
right.
You're within you're within very close range, and you charge right into 3 of the adversaries. So for me, I put the DC at a 12 to successfully pull that off.
Okay. Oh, and I got a 13 on it. So
okay. Go ahead and roll damage on the D12. 3. Yeah.
That's a 2. Does 2 damage to all of them.
Wait, I can add to the damage if you want. Wait, can I do that? Wait. Reduce incoming damage. It just says add to a roll's result after the roll is made.
Yep. That means you can add a prayer dice to any roll that's made, whether it's damage, attack, whatever.
Yeah. Do you want a 3 or a 4?
I mean, is it going to change?
A 4.
Yeah, you got it. I'll spend my 4.
I don't know. Now hold on.
What?
I guess we don't know what their thresholds are. It doesn't help if that'll take me from a 2 to a 6.
I feel like they're kind of low because I don't remember specifically what they are, but I know it's kind of hard to hit them. And then I thought when he described how much damage they were taking, like it was like their evasion was high, but their thresholds were kind of low. But does anybody remember what their thresholds were?
But even at 6, even if it was 6, it'd have to be over 6 to get
right. Yeah.
And what did you roll? A 2?
I will save you the brain power.
No,
they're minor. I will say that they're, if you add any of those prayer dice, it's still going to be minor.
Oh, okay. Oh, never mind then.
But minor is enough to take out the one that Faust very bloodied. It'll turn the one in front of you from bloodied to very bloodied. Ooh. It'll be the first time this one takes damage.
Okay. Now, does that count as my action?
Yes.
Okay. So now, let me just.
And what you'll begin to notice with your abilities as you guys read the cards, sometimes as the abilities get interpreted, they're sectional. So an ability might say, as you charge and as you successfully charge, you can then do additional this. And that's pretty much describing an entire action that you take to do that thing. So be very careful about how you read your card, because there could be multiple things in that card that you're able to do.
So I have a question about my pack hunting, because he rolled a fear, so you're going to go.
Correct.
But when this says you can make an attack roll at the same target as an ally right before you, is that still the same? Like, if I go next time, does that still count if I go hit that?
No, I would imagine you have to spend something to be able to do that.
Oh no, I know. I'm just wondering about timing, because you're going to go. So what does?
Well, but read what it says
before me.
Read what it says.
on the same target as an ally right before me.
Right, but now but it doesn't say anything about you doing it before me. So that now that the fear's been passed on to me, you now have to wait.
Okay, I know I can't do it right now, but can I still attack that gorilla on
If
my
he goes
next turn?
first.
Because that
Correct.
was my ally's last target.
Correct.
Okay, so I can hit that guy. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Got
All
it.
right. So I'm going to
I got a
spend.
question, Jace.
Huh?
I have a question.
What?
So my spirit, my midnight spirit, I can send it to make an attack also.
Correct.
I'm not
as an
saying I want to
action.
retcon it because I forgot, but that is, so is that, can I do that on my action on my turn, or
What does it say?
it just says you can also send it to attack an adversary? When you do, make a spellcast roll against a target.
And a spellcast roll is an action.
Okay.
This is also.
So you're still,
But the also is part of why he brought the shadow into existence.
yes. Yeah. But so basically you're still limited to like one action on your turn. It's just that if we kept the hope, or if we didn't roll with fear, we just get multiple turns.
Going
so
and
to
going
speak.
and
Correct.
going.
Yep.
Okay. Gotcha.
So I'm going to spend a fear and take restrained off of this guy. I'm going to spend a fear to activate him. He's going to move into base with Invictus. He, however, is going to spend 2 stress. So he gets advantage on his attack roll. And he gets to do a special ability called Toss Your Enemy.
What?
Monkey stomp.
So that's going to be a 22 to hit.
Damn.
What?
So
Is
that
Invictus a
is
projectile?
that is going to be 12 points of physical damage. He then picks you up and throws you into August.
Oh dear.
So both August and Invictus, I need you to make agility rolls, please.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me see if I have any.
And these rolls do not earn hope or fear.
Okay. Is there advantage on this?
Yeah, any roll you make in the Ashen Bowl, you have a D6.
Got it.
Jason, did that
Yeah.
gorilla leave my
No, he was the only
Melee
one not
range?
in base with you.
okay.
So that's a 17 with hope. Does the hope matter in this case?
No, hope and fear don't count for this one.
Okay.
17 will beat the DC, so you are not vulnerable, August.
I got a 20.
20, you are not
Nice.
vulnerable
Yay.
as well.
Okay, and you said it was 12 damage.
So I get to catch you because I'm probably like, how tall are you? I'm probably like 2 feet taller than you.
Oh yeah, for
So I'm
sure.
just like, oh, huggies.
You're skinny and delicate. You're like a string bean.
I'm going to spend another fear and remove restrained off this one.
The damage
that
I took
here,
would have
baby?
been minor damage, but I'm going to spend an armor to negate it to none.
Okay. He's going to spend his stress to do a toss as well.
Yeah.
That's going to be a 19 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
You need to entangle us so that he can't toss us.
That is going to be 15 points of damage.
I'm gonna mark an armor to reduce that.
Okay. He's going to toss you up into Faust because he can toss up to far. So Faust, you see a flailing furbog coming up towards you as Dunbar is like, he's been tossed up in the air. Arc's over. I need both you and Faust to make agility checks, if you would, please.
That's amazing.
Oh, that's pretty good. I crit on the duality dice, and then I got a 4 on the d6.
So you succeed. You pass the agility check, no problem. What'd you get, Faust?
We have advantage on this too.
Yep. All rolls the Ashen Bowl have an extra D6.
That is a 14 and 3 is 17 plus agilities plus
You
1.
managed to duck underneath as he's being tossed towards you, but Dunbar gains his balance and lands on his feet on the other side.
This is not fear or hope, though, right?
Correct, because it's a check due to a condition.
Okay.
He is then going to move into base with Killarney.
Gonna spit at you.
I'm gonna spend another fear so he can keep going. There's a pummel attack coming at you, Killarney. That is going to be a 17 to hit. That is 13 points of physical damage to you, Killarney.
Okay, so the flies reduce it by 1. Yeah, okay, so that's 1 point.
I am going to pass it back to you guys. So, to your concern, August, you can now go.
Okay. So I let go of Invictus. I'm like, whew, that was close, right? And you start seeing my form change, and my voice gets deeper, and I start growling. And as I'm charging and I start running away from you, I run up as a wolf to which one did Dunbar attack? Because that's who I.
This one he killed. This one that's hexed is very bloodied now.
Okay.
And he did attack that one as well.
We'll run up to him and do a thing.
All right, let me hide August.
I was trying to do the voice where I'm just like, oh, that was really good. But I was like, that's not going to come out really cool on. Are we live streaming this? Are people on the internet seeing me right now?
Yep.
Yes, they
Terrible. Sorry, everybody.
Oh, you're idiot.
I've never been online before, by the way. Not like this. I've only been on Zoom calls. But
it's really cool because when he transforms into the wolf, all of his fur is on fire. So the fire is still wreathing around him as he charges into base with the ape creature.
So here we will attack, and I get pack hunting. So hopefully, if I hit, it's just an extra D8, which would be cool.
Nice.
Let's go. So that is, 27. But unfortunately, it's with fear.
Nice. I will take it.
Which that also means all of our turns will end, right?
Yep.
Damn it. Sorry, y'all.
Dunbar goes, I know how you feel. It happens a lot with me.
All of the time.
I attack August. Can I attack August?
Yeah. 3d8 plus 2 ain't so bad. So
that's a lot of
11,
damage.
12, 13 points of damage.
Yeah, that is major. He will collapse in a bloody heap as well.
Let's go.
Monkey suit.
I would like it to toss him in my.
You rake him back and forth with your mouth and kind of toss him up in the air as he just lands in a bloody heap on the ground. The crowd goes wild.
Sorry, y'all. Damn it.
That's all right.
Oh, good.
But got rid of one anyway.
Oh yeah.
So what happens with the DM? Do you only have one fear to do something now? You have nothing?
Oh no, I've got plenty of fear.
Oh. I don't know how else you get
we
it.
keep rolling it.
So I'm going to spend a fear to activate this guy and get in the base with Invictus. He's going to spend his final stress to do another toss. That's going to be a 19 to hit.
Yep.
That's only going to be 7 points of damage. But he is going to now throw you back towards the wolf. August and Invictus, give me another agility check.
Okay.
Right. I could use my armor to get rid of that damage.
Critical success.
Whoa!
Nice.
You're good.
2 5s.
Oh my God.
Yay.
Man, Ben's rolling some mad doubles tonight.
Yeah, well,
We gotta send him to the craps table.
18.
18. You are not vulnerable either. As once again, like you two are tossed into each other, but you easily.
I like hop up and catch you and then lick your face. That's cool.
Like, ah!
This guy's out of stress, so he is going to pummel you, Killarney. That's going to miss. It passes back to you guys.
Oh.
Who would like to go next?
Nice, very
Yeah,
nice.
I'll go.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna shoot. Sorry, I'm going to shoot another monkey.
Wrong accent.
Wrong accent.
Game.
I'm in so many games that all of my accents together make a very crude
Yeah.
English.
Yes, I would like to blast another monkey, please.
You know, in certain sections of society, to blast a monkey has a completely different interpretation.
Monkey.
Did that a lot as a teenager. I don't.
All right, I'm going to make a spellcast roll. This time I will spend 2 tokens. And
Ooh,
here we
he's going
go.
all in on that one.
Yeah. Which monkey is? What is the condition of these 2 last simians?
This one is bloodied, and this one is bloodied as well.
All right. Well, I will just leave it up to you then. Here we go. Oh Christ, that was freaking horrible.
Oh, do you want to use some prayer
that'd be
dice? I have a prayer dice if you need it. It'll help.
Well, I don't think it will help. That is a 5, 7, 10. What kind of prayer dice do you have?
Oh, a 3 and a 4. I think we need 15.
No, yeah, they're difficulty 15.
Hold on, mate. There are some things that I
Right.
might be able to
Check,
do.
Check, double check, triple check.
That is. Maybe if I stare at the dice long enough, they'll change.
I've heard that works, yeah. For sure.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I've
Did you have
not.
any experiences?
Yeah. No. Yeah. So this is a 10, right? Yeah. And if you give me a 3, that would be a 13.
Yeah.
And then I will spend 1 more stress.
I will spend.
Yes, I'm going to spend a stress to give myself +2 on the attack roll. So that would be a 15.
Yep, that'll hit.
Oh.
Absolutely.
I'm also going to, before I forget, I'm also going to fearless. I'm going to mark 2 more stress.
How many stress?
Very stressed out right now. A lot of anxiety. So that way I'm going to change this from fear. Excuse me. From fear to hope.
Whoa!
Oh, nice. You thief.
Yeah. That
You
is
really are a
the
thief.
that is the game master. Fuck you.
Yeah.
All right, so that is 2 dice 10 coming in incoming of damage here.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
going to roll this for you, and that is 10 points of damage.
That is major damage. So that's 2. This one in base with Killarney is now very bloodied.
All right. Then in that case, I think probably
Do you want to move at all? Since you're flying?
I'll just fly around in a little circle. Yeah. And,
Little droppings.
moth dropping, demonic moth droppings. I'll pass it to whoever wants to go next.
Okay. Who'd like to go next? He did change it to hope.
I mean, I just feel bad because I'm like, I don't know. I mean, but
Yeah. I don't. if anyone else wants to go, like I habitually roll with fear. Like, it's me.
That's no reason not to go.
Yeah, right.
That's not the appropriate meta that we're looking for.
Yeah. I just
All
don't
right,
want anyone
well-
to get bored, but I'm never going to say no to doing something.
I'll go ahead and attack the
I could
gorilla at
send
the
my
back of the room
shadow
there.
to do,
Yeah, do it.
do an attack.
You doing another
Into
charge
base with
attack, Dunver?
No, I'm just gonna move into base with him,
Okay.
and I don't have to go reckless because I've already got advantage.
Yep.
I am just going to make a roll.
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay, so that's not terrible. Still might not get me there though.
With a
I may need that
paradigm,
hope die after prayer die. Yeah. So I've got 10 plus 2 is 12 plus 2. Oh no, it's 3. I have plus 3 on my sword attack.
Yep, that's 15. That hits.
So it just gets me to 15.
Yep, go
That's
for
fine.
it.
It is
Roll for
with hope.
damage. And at this tier, you guys are rolling for physical damage. You're rolling two dice, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Mine's
just double
2d8.
checking. Yep.
Ooh, and I crit. 3 and 3 is 6 plus 3 is 9 points of damage.
Yeah, that you don't crit on damage, but nice try.
Oh, damn. Alright.
But that is enough to make this one now very bloodied as well.
So unless Clarny wants to sneeze in front of the guy that's in front of him, or something cool, I'm happy to run up behind it and maul the ever-loving crap out of it,
Go for it.
and just kind of surprise
You get a Slayer
the
dice.
gorilla. And
I mean, we know you're trying to impress the witch. I mean, that's how it works, Gil.
well, the good thing is, I mean, I definitely hit it, and with hope. So
Nice.
yay!
It's the whole
you
vampire.
guys are just killing it with hope right now.
I know. I wish in my beast form there was something to use hope for. That would be cool, but I'm gonna like max out soon if I don't use it. So damage is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
14. That's severe for it. That one will drop to a bloody mess to the ground. However, there is a arena rule called Last Man Standing.
Of course there is.
I am going to spend 2 fear and take over automatically.
Oh.
And he is going to pummel the fur bug.
I would like to spend 1 stress
Me.
for bullshit on your arena rule.
That is going to be an 18 to hit.
18 hits.
It's going to be 11 points of physical damage.
I'm going to mark an... well, no, that's fine.
He is then going to spend his last stress to leap. And then I'm going to spend another fear to activate him again. He's going to leap up at Faust.
Oh, but did he leave my melee?
Yeah, but because he used his ability to leap, he does not trigger attack of opportunity.
Son of a bitch. All right.
Faust, that's going to be a 17 to hit.
That is still bullshit, but it hits.
That's 9 points of physical damage.
9. Okay, well now we are going to activate Rune Ward. So once again, I will hold the bracelet to my chest and I will reduce the damage by 4 points,
4 points of damage.
which brings it to
He will
minor
then
damage.
land on the ground. I will then spend another fear to keep him active. And he's going to charge in the base with the wolf.
Oh boy.
And he is going to attack the wolf. That is going to be... I missed my tray.
Oh, critical fail.
That
That
is going to be a 15. That's going to be a 15 to hit.
Oh, it hits because he's an 11.
Does a tie still hit?
What?
Does a tie still hit? Because I can reduce it to an 11 with my prayer die. because I have a 4 for
Meets
prayer
it.
damage.
Yeah, meets it
Meets it,
beats
beats it.
still applies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Beats it.
Ooh, that is 3 6s. That is 18 points
Whoa.
of.
Oh.
No, sorry, +2. That is 20 points
Oh.
of physical damage.
You will take 8 points of fire damage.
Oh, and this is gonna be epic. This is gonna be epic. I love it.
So I can let me. What can I? How can I?
Would it help if I reduce your damage by 4?
Oh, I can't reduce. I'm in beast form, so I can't use a spell. Duh.
Will
So-
it put you down to a different threshold if I reduce it by 4? with
It's
the
got to
prayer
be.
damage?
It's got to get all the way to 14.
What was it?
You need 6.
Oh, it was 22, was it?
Well, your spell effect is automatic because he hits you, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that goes off automatically. So
Yeah.
you're trying to reduce
trying
the
to reduce
damage as well,
it.
though, right?
Yeah. So, and I can use an armor to reduce it by another 4. So that would be 8, which would get it into major damage instead of severe.
So as this ape tears across the arena, striking almost everybody, gets in the base with August wolf form, keeps an eye on Killarney, knowing that she's next. But as he pummels down into the broadside of August's flame sparks up, wraps the ape in fire, and the fire goes into the ape's mouth and out its ears and the back of its head, and it just burns to a crisp and slides dead onto the ground right at Killarney's feet as it meant to switch from August over to Killarney.
So
The crowd goes insane and they just start roaring. And at that moment, since there's none of you to clear out, another set of gates instantly open as you watch 5 of these glacial spiders begin to crawl out of the nearby gate, getting ready to attack you.
Oh my
And that's
God.
where we're going to finish tonight.
Oh my
And
god.
when we come back next week, we'll see if they survive the Ashen Bowl and begin their journey up in the
Oh my
above.
God. Spider.
That was awesome.
Yes.
He likes.
yeah, that's really fun.
And what
Yeah.
you'll notice with this is that as you start identifying your pattern, like you'll start picking up on the patterns that work, which is why I really think that the game designers for Daggerheart were big console gamers and computer gamers as well, because a lot of console games and computer games are patterned. If you do a certain combination, this happens.
Combos,
if you do a certain combination, this happens. And what you begin to realize is I wanted you guys to be able to explore other abilities, which is why I gave you advantage for eating the meal before going in. That way you could spend your resources on other things that are a bit more challenging and a bit more interesting or different and can challenge your other skill sets. The other thing, too, is we're going to go ahead and level up. You guys are now level 4.
Let's go.
So you can go ahead and level up as well. You guys go ahead and linger so we can talk about the schedule. Everybody that's
Nice.
out there, thank you so much for watching. And, be safe, be kind, and don't forget, play a game, everybody. We'll see you next week. Bye, y'all.
Awesome.
Hey, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.